I mean, like, there were other songs.
Hello.
Oh,
Look, Sir Mix-a-Lot's alive. That's all we know.
It was stuck in my head the entire time I lived in England.
What song?
The entire time.
Baby got back.
Baby got back.
Oh,
The
nice.
Why?
You know, I know that some people apparently their brains can just be quiet. It's probably no surprise that mine can't. And so the entire time I lived in England, about a year and a half-ish, Baby Got Back was constantly in the back.
Why?
That's messed
I
up.
have
Replace that.
no idea.
A full
tried-
year
I
plus
tried to
of
think
that.
of
They do not.
so
That's
many
illegal.
other
Like a British
songs.
band?
I would like.
Yeah.
I
If
would,
you
like,
said a week,
sing
I'd be like, all right.
other
Yeah.
songs out
Month,
loud all
a
the
little
time.
worrying.
You think that's? I had
whole
a friend
time.
who had this Mario 64 theme stuck in the head for maybe 8 years. Like
Okay.
they just for the
so I
majority of our
got off
school
easy
time.
At what
That's
point do
a
you
year and a
seek
half.
help? Like, do you like
Yeah.
ask someone to like
Yeah.
help you?
Probably after a
It
year.
was only
Yeah.
no, so the key is it was only when I stopped actively thinking about other stuff. So that's probably why I'm even.
That
more
was
high-strung than
your
normal,
tinnitus
'cause I had to
sound.
just-
Was
yeah.
fucking Baby Got Back.
What can I think about now? Think about anything
What?
else, literally anything.
Butt cheeks.
I don't even really care that much about butts, you guys.
Wow. Let's
That
keep
much,
it
yeah.
going because apparently we're just talking nonsense today.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Sorry for the delay, by the way. There's some
Hello.
weird thing with the camera where basically if I put your camera underneath your frame beforehand, it just broke everything. So I had to just remake it all.
Oh.
It was very strange.
Oh.
It made no sense. So I found a little workaround and maybe it works.
Damn, man.
Yeah, it was
That's
very
exciting.
strange. Very strange. It made no sense. But
Switch.
hello. We're back
Hello.
after a week off.
Hi.
We are here with episode 35. How are we
Yes.
all?
Pretty
Great.
freaking.
You know, I'm just kind of, it's sinking in now that we're here.
Yeah.
That we like, I'm remembering now the last thing that happened last
Yeah.
session where we
Yeah.
destroyed.
We
Oh,
killed-
yeah.
I
Yeah.
killed
Oh,
yeah.
a tree.
I thought
Yeah.
we
Oh,
were
that's like the light stuff, LG. I mean, the eye is the real thing.
Yeah, I
today.
The
know.
eye that we fully
yeah.
destroyed. It's gone.
I mean, I bit
Spit it out,
I didn't-
and we
I didn't
can
chew it.
reconstitute
No, yeah,
it.
it's technically just well damage.
It's just
Somebody
hanging out.
just walk up behind Draven, smack him on the back of the head so that he
It's
spits
not
it out.
Drop that. Get that out of your mouth.
And then put it out. It's still attached by the tendon thingy. Joe described that very.
I'm
specifically,
sorry.
Which was weird.
What's in your mouth?
Spit it. Come on, out.
Get that out of there.
Willoughby holding a palm out like, come on, give
For a
it.
second, I thought you were talking to Gabe as a person there, asking him to spout the food in his mouth. I was like, where are we going with this? Yes. Well, we'll dive into things. Has anyone got anything they want to shout before we get started then?
It was really cool hanging out with you.
It was very cool hanging out with you as well, Mark. It was very sweet.
There you go.
Was it?
That's it.
It was. It was really fun. Yeah.
We had a good
No, I
time.
mean I know it would be cool hanging out with Mark. I meant
We
like,
no, yeah, it was no, it was quite fun. We did this Tower of London thing, and it was
did.
basically me, Joe, and Katie from High Rollers were like a little party going around being trouble together.
Speaking to other
Uh,
NPCs. It was really fun.
Yeah.
And you have to refer to Mark as Spa Guy now. That's,
No,
yeah, we heard
you
you
not.
won. You won big
Apparently
at
I
the
did.
The
tower.
spa winner.
Apparently I won.
You want a spa?
Yeah, that's it. I'm Spa Guy now.
Spa guy. That's.
But
put that in
Toma's
your
gonna
Twitter
kill us
bio.
if we don't get to the game now. I just wanted to make a quick like it was cool hanging out with you, and now
It was very cool
You
hanging out
guys
with you.
can just keep doing this. It's all right. It's just I have nothing to say. Like you know, I ain't hang out with anyone at the Tower of London. I wasn't
You-
asked to
do you
attend
have a
the
spot
Tower.
on
Okay,
your
next
bio?
year
Can we
I'll
get
invite you
a
to the
gift
Tower of London.
certificate?
next year. Yeah.
All right,
We'll go hang
awesome.
out.
Next D&D movie. we'll,
Yeah.
we'll do-
I need you to know. Theoretically, I would love conceptually to like
Just hanging out in the Tower of London.
no, make this whole plan to invite Tomato to come hang out with me in London. Tell nobody. He starts streaming, and I'm just there, and no one knows why. In London.
Are you?
Yep.
It's a long
good.
plan.
Yeah, you know what? It's like expendable income, baby. Tax write-off.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Yeah, right. It's for work.
I've
Sorry.
done weirder things for streams that I wasn't.
Sure.
So, to D&D, to recap us
Yeah.
into it,
Oh yeah.
you had just taken up the quest to go down into the tunnels of Askafroia and the ash tree. You fought your way in, defeating these kind of twisted Kavista of flesh and wood as a combination. You battled your way down towards this valve pumping blood, fighting any of the leeches and other creatures tending to it there. On the other side, you scared off another creature that was providing a magical sustenance to the heart of the tree. Before defeating both sides, after defeating both sides and clearing those out, you went down the central path, the central chamber, and came across Askafroia herself. There in the depths of the tunnel, in a pool of water, the heart tree drank with its kind of guts and its very heart beating on the outside of its mouth. Askafroia fought against you. During the battle, you'd have noticed that she had one eye that was different from the rest, a fleshy eye. You managed to, just beforehand, before stopping her, preventing her from moving for a moment, shutting her down, burst the heart of the ash tree. In her despair, you used the chance to make the eye go, essentially silence it, take away its magic for a moment, twisting the rules of the world. And then Draven buried his fangs into it and drank. That is the last thing we did. We are technically still in initiative.
Oh,
Yeah. Also, I don't remember how we got to this, but I'm looking at my character sheet and it says I'm on 0 hit points. So I'm just going to assume that is what happened.
It's because you linked to me and took psychic damage.
That's it.
You knocked yourself
Thank
out.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No,
exactly what happened.
Just
Yeah.
for edification, Draven didn't say he bites the eye. He said he puts the eye in his mouth. I went back and watched it. I never actually said that I bit the eye itself. I was trying to bite the tendon off.
Hey, look at the fucking face, Joe. Look at that fucking putting his hand over his mouth.
Like,
But I made
Stroking
sure.
the beard.
Oh, look at him.
Keep it going. But you
I
said
don't have
'cause
a beard,
didn't-
but I feel like I should.
I didn't drink from the eye. I had stabbed it and then I put it in my mouth because I was.
You
trying
stabbed
to-
it first. Okay, yeah, so it was
it
broken.
leaked.
That's why there
It
was
leaked
blood. Yeah, yeah,
into
That's
yeah.
for the
your
broken.
I
mouth.
just didn't
Yeah.
bite
Oh,
it.
because I was like,
'Cause if I-
am I misremembering? I'm
It got
sure
destroyed.
it got destroyed.
Yeah, I remember it got
Yeah,
got
that's the
damaged
important-
at least. Like,
That's the important fact.
And then
We
he
know what
tried to,
happened
like,
last
pull it out.
session, so like it's not like Joe fabricated in real time 2
Yeah.
seconds after what Gabe said an outcome.
You didn't bury your fangs into it, but you did stab it first. So
Correct.
it is damaged.
Yeah, I just feel like
And
it'd
that's
be worse off. It'd be worse off
and
if I had
that's what
bitten
got
it
me.
than if I had stabbed it. I feel like because his teeth is fucked up.
Well, makes sense.
Yeah.
It is still damaged though, and it's in your mouth. And we pull back into the
It's in your
fight.
mouth.
She's stationary.
Oh, it's not over.
No, she's still up.
yeah, remember.
She
And
is still
probably
up.
super pissed now.
She's standing there. I believe she was stunning
She was.
strike. I want to say.
I don't think I stunning straight out, but I used the golden rule to sort of overpower the eye. That was
Yes.
my.
There was a
Yeah.
moment of
I
grief
used-
in her. Yeah.
There was something that, yeah.
Yeah,
I think we were banking on this ending the fight was kind of our like quiet.
She
Oh,
glances
that's right.
across.
I'm on her.
You are indeed.
Mm-hmm.
She stands there after kind of you put the eye in her mouth. Her other eye glances towards you. You.
Hmm?
What have you done?
Mm-hmm.
And then she looks around. What have you done? What have you done? She's not looking at you, Draven.
Oh, she's looking at her dead child, huh?
She's looking for
Or
someone
husband,
else.
whatever it is.
Who
I
did it?
hide.
Roll a stealth check.
Who?
Okay.
Lane.
It was Brizzy.
It was
Killed the
It was Lena
heart.
that killed
Uh,
the babby
27.
tree.
Come out wherever you are. Climb off of me. You've taken everything from me. Where are you? Where are you? You see her start kind of crunching her hand together. The roots in the ground start digging deep. Correct me if I'm wrong, it's her turn.
It is.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
You
that
gave him
didn't
a chance
happen.
To say correct him, yo.
I see
No.
it at the top.
Yeah,
I want the terrible things to happen.
You're dead. Let this.
He
let
used,
this-
he used
Your
nice
terrible
to
thing
give
already
Lena a chance
happened.
To stealth.
What's that? Sorry, what did you say, Brizzy?
You were nice. You gave Lena a chance to stealth.
Yeah.
That was nice.
That was
It
nice.
was
I
nice.
appreciate it. She's gonna have higher perception than that anyway. It's fine. She's fucking magic Tree killing eyes.
But now, it starts going around. And on her turn, she's going to continue the fight.
I really
shocked.
thought we killed her.
I thought she was
Wow.
gonna give up.
Nope. Maybe if you hadn't destroyed her lover. But she is
man.
going to... Let me just check here if she recharges. She does.
You sound like one of those TikToks. We wanted to see if it had any like. It does.
There are two types of TikTok voice. That is one of them.
I
The other
forgot
one is
that
the
this
Ameri-
ability was a bad scene, and we just didn't get it to activate a second time.
That was indeed.
Not great.
She chooses everyone around her right now because it's a 20-foot radius sphere. And I wonder if that can hit.
Ain't no way.
Let's see. Probably doesn't hit Willoughby. It might.
No way it's freaking Willoughby. That's 40 feet, all right? Don't weigh a million years.
We know
That's-
everyone can see these rulers now.
Yeah, dude, you gotta pick him. And you know what? If she doesn't pick the guy who just ate her eye out of her
No, you're
face,
fair.
I'm gonna be baffled, all right? That's all I'm saying.
Maybe she's like, you remind me of my lover. Gotta
Shit.
kill you instead.
She just starts hitting on Willoughby like,
Hey,
you
sup?
look nice.
Hey,
Oh, you're a
buddy.
tree.
I mean, this is what
What
she's
kind of
going
wood
to
we
do.
talking?
Roll
Oh
for
no,
it.
okay. Serious.
She is going to. Just double check again. Simply step forward with Draven on her.
I could like, I'm
Stop
keeping the eye,
them!
but I'm dropping.
Do something!
I'm keeping the eye in my mouth, but I'm not holding on as she moves.
Okay. Okay. If you want to drop off there, that's fine. She is going to cast it around her.
Let me mark off
Right
my
on
death
top of
save.
her.
Let me give it to me. Give me my failure.
God, Mark is just
She
pushing the new
unleashes a storm.
Dude,
drama,
he wants to get off
'Cause then I
monk
get
for
that
some reason so
No,
bad.
no, because then I get my D20 roll, and it's that delicious drama of if I get a 1, I'm dead.
Stop it!
I love it.
She starts bringing
Let it
around
be
fire
fun.
around her. Every creature around her right now, except for Willoughby and Lena.
Oh, cool.
Please make.
I thought I
she-
was gonna get it. Nice.
No, she's going to get. You are exactly
What a
correct.
treat for me.
She's going for the one that
What
popped
a
the eye as
treat.
well.
What a treat.
Brizzy, I technically mark you almost automatically fail. But Draven and Eldred, if you could make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
With where this isn't like gonna get Juno out of the way, but with where Juno is, are they like on like the edge of this once lake, or are they gonna like roll down this crater where water once was? Because this is empty.
I imagine she's kind of embedded into the sand, so it's kind of like she's just leaning across.
Okay.
On the side, okay.
20.
16.
20 succeeds, and 16 is exactly what you needed. So you only take half of 17. It rolled quite low. So you take 8 points of fire damage each. And then could you please make a constitution saving throw? As you feel the fires burn against you, you see leaves of just kind of yellow and green amidst it.
Natural 1.
17.
Draven, you succeed. You don't take the extra effect. Eldred, you gain a level of exhaustion as it's summer. You feel the kind of waning effects of the burning, like you're undergoing like a heat stroke.
I
I'll,
already
take
had
that as well.
1.
That's 2.
That's 2 levels of exhaustion.
Two's
then.
when it gets bad, right?
Yeah.
That's
not fun.
Is there half movement?
Yeah,
yeah,
Is it?
speed
something
up.
like that.
And then
Wait,
Hey,
can
I
you
don't
add
have-
that? Can you add that on roll 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
all she can do
you
on
have
her
to- You
turn.
might have to tick a thing with the cog to enable exhaustion on your sheet, though.
Thank you. I will look into it.
Lena.
Hi. I can't. Sorry, I can't remember. Did we have any idea of like how injured she was, how she, et cetera? I can't
Yeah, there's
remember.
portions of her flesh which are showing through the branches and trees. They're kind of broken and cut. She looks hurt, like decently hurt, but not dire.
I was hoping, honestly, for dire. I'm sorry that.
No, that sounds
I said
as a
that, but
PC, it is your responsibility to hope for dire.
hoping- Okay.
I just want some creatures to die of heart attacks in the middle of fights. That's so much
Right.
best.
Why is that? Why can't we have that happen? Okay.
I mean, something did
Roll
die of a
a
heart
D100.
attack. It was just an attack to the heart.
I am going to. I'm going to shoot her with my bow.
Okay.
I'm trying to decide. Yeah, I'm going to shoot her, and we'll see what happens. I'm not going to study aim because I'm quite nervous at this moment about everything else. So let us.
This will do
hope
full damage because she lost her resistance, if I remember
for the
correctly.
best. And I will get sneak right because Draven. They're all around her. Okay. Click the button. 27 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, great. What's a natural 1 on that sneak is great.
17 points of
17
damage.
total.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, 17
And
points of
then-
damage as the arrow goes in, piercing straight through one of the portions of the flesh.
Oh my gosh, excuse me. And then I would like to. I'm going to bonus action hide,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to move. So what do I want to do? Stealth check again.
Step check,
right?
please.
Stealth. That is pretty shit. Hold on for a moment. That is only 15.
Oh, Juno, sorry, you would have taken the 17 points of fire damage. I forgot to say that because you would have just failed it. And
Even though I would have been on negative, do you want me to keep tracking negatives?
no, that would just give you one death save. One
Yeah,
failed
okay,
death
yeah.
save.
I've marked the failed death saves. Yeah,
Awesome.
I've marked that already.
I don't like that 15. Can I use my psi bolstered neck to try to?
Cyborg stole neck.
Yeah, I don't know what you just said.
bolstered neck.
What's that?
It's called psi bolstered knack. When
Okay.
your non-psionic training fails you, your psionic power can help. If you
Psi
fail an ability
bolstered.
check using a skill or
Got
a
it.
tool with which you have proficiency, you can roll 1 psionic energy die and add the number rolled to the check, potentially turning failure into success.
So does it say ability checks as well?
It says if you fail an
Very-
ability check
very cool.
using a skill or a tool that you have
A very
proficiency
good ability.
Mother, fetch my
So I
soul.
have a, like,
neck.
I have a,
Mother.
excuse me, I've got this thing. It's called Cyble Third Knack. I'm gonna roll it right now.
Oh, that's right. You can. I can re-roll my ability check.
Wait, I thought the fuck? I thought it. Sorry. I thought I just clicked the button. I thought I had a button.
What the fuck?
set
I
up.
thought I could just click the
Sorry, I
button.
did not mean to swear. I'm so sorry. Just lost the plot completely.
Here's one
okay.
thing.
Yes.
Technically,
Oh, he's busting out the technically.
Yeah.
This
it's
guy's
tough.
pulling out technicalities. This is bad.
Let me hear technicality. I'm
Well,
love it.
Getting the
it refers
technicalities
to-
out to us, guys.
it refers to if you
This DM wants to win, dude.
it refers to if you
to a
fail.
check
Hold on.
with the skill
No,
or
no, no. Hold on.
tool.
Hold on. You're missing a keyword. It says if you failed a check.
Yeah. So
You didn't necessarily.
I'm
You just rolled a
nervous.
stealth check. I don't know if that's technically failing it. Failing it would be
Yeah.
applied to if you.
Failed
DM,
the DC.
does the
Yeah.
fucking Askafroia bitch see me right now? Because then I know I failed, and I would like to use my psi bolstered knack to give me.
You mean against her
a little bit extra.
against her passive perception? No, it doesn't seem.
All
so.
right.
It's
Okay,
technically
well,
not a
then I'm
failure.
gonna move.
Yeah, we definitely gotta iron this one out now because it's gonna come up.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
gonna
it makes
come up
sense.
again.
I think it makes sense to test it against the passive now, but on Joe, like Joe could have the monster make an active perception check on its turn, and that wouldn't count. That would still be against the
Yes.
15, I think.
That makes
That's
sense.
how I would rule it.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. So you can slip along the side over there.
Yes, I do. Also do that, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
One thing I would say though, if you're hiding, you need to be behind something,
Oh,
because
all
otherwise you're kind of
right.
stealthing out in the open.
It's dark over here. I thought.
To you,
Does this like, does this bit like jut out at all?
you
have
could
enough
probably slip
movement
around there if you can get around there. I'll allow it, yeah.
I have enough movement to get around
You have to get like at least
Or
like a half cover
am
of
I
some
here?
kind. You can like slip behind something. Okay.
Yeah, it's
there.
rock.
I don't know. Does that work?
Yeah,
I
if
have
you can
enough
reach
movement
that,
to get
yeah,
there.
then you're good.
Yeah, I do. I have extra speed from the thingies.
Again, that's just to nail it out for the future. Okay.
Okay.
Anything
got
else?
it. Yeah, I'd like to argue the fight. No, I'm kidding. That's it.
Juno,
That's all I got.
could you please make a death saving throw?
Death saving throw. If it's a 1, I'm dead.
Shut up!
12 success.
Success.
Yeah.
It's stressful.
You gotta remember, you are dealing with a character who I'm like, I don't ever get to play. I'm not attached to my characters. Like,
It's like I've never died.
I got 8,000 ideas. I gotta get through them all.
She's going to use her healing spirit as a legendary action after your turn. And heal for 9 points of damage. Eldred.
Eldred's eyes, which are normally very light gray, are very dark. Not pure black, but so dark, and she's tired. I don't know. Do I, Draven? If I wake her up, I can't bring her back if she dies after.
We'll find a way. Do what you need to do.
I can also heal them, to be clear.
Don't trust him. He's
What do you mean, don't fuck you? What do you mean, don't trust me?
he's.
Have I not been healing all of you for the last this whole time?
Askafroia just sits down and lets us argue. She's like, oh, they're gonna kill each other.
Stepping forward onto this seat in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. That's 6 healing.
Okay, and then I'm going to hit Askafroia with a sacred flame. Dexterity saving throw,
You
please.
got it. Dex save coming up. She fails.
10 radiant.
10 radiant
At least
damage.
she's net negative, even with her healing.
Yeah, you burst. After the heals kind of, like, after you see the roots start to grow over, it burns away again after.
And yeah, that'll be it.
yeah.
What's the, oh,
Nothing.
It's
Okay.
fine. Everything's great.
Okay. Willoughby.
Yeah, Wilby's gonna hang on, I gotta change some of my initial plans here. Give me a second. Let's see. Not hold concentration on anything. So what I'm gonna do is Wilby is going to cast Healing Spirit on Draven with a bonus action.
Okay.
And I learned not to carry my sprite on me. So it just has to be within 100 feet, and I left that in the cave.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
I've learned from my mistakes. That also means that I can't cast spells through them, but they're useless to me.
They're just
Okay.
there to provide the healing.
So 5 foot cube is on Draven right now. It'll heal up to a number of times up to 1 plus my spellcasting modifier, so 6 times. And are you getting the maximum then of that, no matter what?
He will, yeah.
Okay, so you're getting 6 every turn that you're standing on this cube right here.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to use a chalice heal on Juno.
Okay.
So they're going to heal for 9.
Okay.
Woo!
I'm going to put a seedling down next to them there. And I've still technically got an action. I don't think we have... Willoughby doesn't have potions on him. But... Yeah, I think he's just going to keep backing up. He's it's better if he's in the distant group here. So he's going to back up a little bit more and try to like duck behind this root. If it's something that could give him cover, I think he just try to duck behind it.
Okay.
And that'll be me.
Uh,
I can't believe she's standing on one of the seeds. That's freaking nasty. Talk about BM.
Some BM, yeah.
she's going to heal for
Some
5
BM.
damage.
Stop it!
Draven, your turn.
Put that in a pocket. We're gonna come back to that later. So she noticed that her lover was dead after the situation with the eye.
Yeah, because it all took place over a few seconds. She would have glanced around and seen. She was distraught at first when you attacked her with the eye, and now she's kind of contemplated and realized the kind of the the dire situation she's in. Or at least
Does her personality seem to have shifted at all?
I'll give you a free insight check.
Okay, yeah. 19.
She's gone from visibly like confident and almost the arrogance of a god to like a vulnerable, essentially just a vulnerable widow. She's realizing just what's happened. Maybe she even underestimated you throughout the fight. Now she's kind of realizing this right now is more of a punishment fight for her.
Bonus action. I'm going to drink a vial of the bee god's blood because that healed me.
You also heal for another 6 at the start of your turn, being in the healing spirit.
Hell yes.
Do you remember how much I healed you for?
It was like it was a potion.
Okay.
I don't remember which potion.
We'll do
though.
like a little basic potion then for now.
Okay. Was that like 44 plus 4?
It should be.
Standard is 2d4 plus
2d4
2. Greater is
2d4 plus 2?
2d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
So
I would
we're doing
say,
standard?
yeah, let's do common.
Comment? Okay.
It would make sense.
So 2d4 plus 2?
Yes, please.
So then I heal for 10.
Okay.
Technically.
I do healing potions as a bonus action, so you still have your action.
Cool. Draven's trying to convince her that we can bring him back. Because our job wasn't to necessarily kill any of them. It was to find out what was happening here and try to cure the corruption that was happening so we can bring him back uncorrupted if she gives us the chance. We aren't...
Maybe fucking can't, though. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to do that one.
Can.
Willoughby's just looking at Draven like...
So, Draven, in character, she turns her head towards you, and she's looking directly at you with her one eye. What do you say to her?
he just groans.
I swear to you, on the name that both I was born with and bear, if you let us leave, in my family's name, and our glory over undeath, we will revive this tree, your lover, uncorrupted, as we have already relieved you of what plagued you, the gift that was a curse. And then he like holds the eye.
Roll a persuasion check.
I don't wanna. Oh my god, nat 1.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a bad look.
Delicious.
Yeah, get that fucking eyeball out of your mouth before you say that, dude.
She opens up to show the hollowed out eye where it's kind of like still dangling. You took my past, my present, and our future. I won't only rid you of your life, but I'll find everyone that ever loved you and do the same thing.
Okay.
Jeez.
That's
Hey.
I really think Draven actually starts maniacally cackling at that. And it's like disrespectful cackling that she doesn't know what she just said.
What the hell is
She
going
then
on?
looks at you then and begins to attack you with her branch spear.
Was that my action? Was that my
That'd
action?
be a full
Was that
action
my action?
because you could technically slow down the entire combat or even end it. She's gonna go for her
Movement.
branch spear attacks against you.
I run.
Okay, yep. She's gonna take an attack opportunity.
Yeah.
Do you run over the seedling?
Sure as hell do.
25 to
As a
hit.
spirit, you'll heal
That hits.
you'll heal for the full thing then, right? The 9.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
take
yeah.
13
And then
points of
25 to hit.
piercing damage.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. I'm good. I'm
Good
good.
job you got that heal.
Uh,
then.
Joe, can I have
Give you an idea, by the
something that
way?
I can just like move around for the healing spirit so I know where it is?
Yeah. This is the furthest You can
That's what I'll
go
do.
whilst getting full healing, by the way. I don't know if you can
That's
see
perfect.
that.
Yeah, I
one
can see
space.
it.
Yeah.
Easy. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, the yellow. Oh, it's yellow heal.
Because it's a space, right? Like it's a healing spirit.
Yeah, I can move it on a bonus action, but you have to move into it or start your turn in it to get
Yeah.
healing.
That is the worst nat one. That is the nat one that hurt the most.
Rough.
Good.
Yeah.
So good.
She is going to.
She's got 2 targets now.
Yeah.
Was Juno still like face down in the
no.
dirt though?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm prone,
Then
baby.
she might not know. Maybe she doesn't know.
That's
Maybe.
worse.
Don't move.
She is going to move around you.
You think Juno's not gonna get up and start punching? I'm gonna
20.
punch. She's gonna
25.
chase after.
Doesn't
Technically,
she
have
get
attack.
attack rolls, Junie, Joe?
Both of you technically do. You'd have disadvantage on
ground.
yours, do you know? Because you're doing it from the ground, but
Sweep the leg. Sweep the leg, baby.
Keep it.
Isn't she moving half speed, Joe? I remember that because the water was going. Just saying.
her movement speed reduces by 10, which
18?
is from 40 feet down to 30 feet. 18
18.
definitely hits, yeah.
Swing
9.
at
10,
them
point,
is
10 points of force
doesn't-
damage. Like
Nine.
sweep the leg.
nice.
Get her away from me.
Let me just work out how much she was here, right? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to come out of your thing. She has 10 feet of range on this. She's going to turn her head back towards you, Juno, and hit you once.
Yeah, she gets advantage. I'm prone.
It's a nat 20 regardless.
You got a big smile on your face when you say that.
I love it.
You take
Me
18
too.
18
I'm
points
the
of
one paying
piercing
the
damage.
spell slots, all right? How
much?
Smile. I'm the
18.
one paying the spells.
She
I'm
just
down again.
drives her branch spear right
shit.
back into you, brings you down, then
Sweet
turns
leg.
towards you, Draven,
Just pretend to be dead.
and she goes
Next
for 2 on you,
time.
Draven. 27 and 22. I rolled exceptionally well.
Yep.
You take 8 points of piercing and then 5 points of piercing. She just chases after you, shooting you in the back with both of her fists. And these kind of great big spears of wood. Lena.
Where's okay. Juno's down again.
Yeah.
Draven is still
Draven
up
looks
just barely.
Draven looks fucked up.
You just
by
saw
the way.
Draven get pierced
No,
twice
he
in the
doesn't,
back.
Mark. No, he doesn't. Draven looks upset.
No, I'm saying like as in
He
he
looks
looks
very
wounded.
stylish and yet
This-
also
This
weird.
dude ran out of my healing. He ran right out of it. He fleed from it.
Is Eldred okay?
Uh,
She's exhausted.
I'm very exhausted and quite hurt, but not as
Okay.
dangerously.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. I will. I'm gonna.
You're doing great.
Everything's fine.
I have to go in there and tank.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
With your
Absolutely,
high AC.
absolutely not. You're gonna have to do a persuasion check to get Wilby in there, dude.
I will. Steady aim. So that I can have advantage, and then
Okay.
I'm going to shoot her with a bow.
Okay.
22.
That hits.
Thing. God, what the fuck is this sneak is starting to piss me off.
16 points of damage.
I'm going to restart roll 20. I think it is a glitch.
No, it's not a glitch. Don't
It's a
restart roll
glitch. I'm
20.
restarting. I'm restarting. I'm going to do that, but it's not my turn.
Double ones,
I'm doing it.
huh?
This is my version of dice jail. Okay, I'm gonna restart roll 20. New tab. Tab.
I'm gonna
jail.
format my PC.
Yeah. Hang on. I'll be right back. Okay. 16 points of damage, please.
16 have added.
Okay, great. Then I can't move, and that is my thing.
She knows
so
she
she's
goes,
probably
"You."
You see me.
And now her eyes directly on you.
I'm sure they are.
She's just real pissed at pretty much everyone.
This is great because Wilby's just kind of peering over a branch or like a fucking like root, just hiding. Wild.
She heals for 14 points of damage.
Fuck me.
Are you
That's my
kidding
whole
me?
I rolled a
Darn
max roll.
16.
She just starts healing over it. Juna.
Oh, yes. Oh, God. Sorry, I was going to try and do the tab up thing to like just get my last roll, but it's copy and pasted a ton of shit in there. 1d20. Success!
1 success. Eldred. Actually, after your turn, she'll do a heal again.
Damn it, stop with the healing.
Hey,
She is net gaining here. This is not good.
Just
I'm
starts
gonna
healing
step
over.
into the healing
That's why I
spirit.
put roll 20 in tab jail. so I can do
Eldred,
better
kick the seedling into Juno.
Can I do
Do
that?
something.
No.
I don't know. Try.
It's growing in the ground. You
Pick
kick
up
that thing, you're
Juno
destroying
and
it.
roll her onto the seed.
Yeah, you can do that.
Wait, telekinetic shove her into the
Because I need to.
You
I
can
need
do
to
that.
get
Hold on,
Draven
hold
too,
on,
and
hold
I don't
on,
have the
okay.
economy for this.
Okay, no, that's perfect. I'm going to step into the healing spirit and then step back out to the hokey pokey. Bonus action, I'm going to yoink Juno with telekinesis into the seed.
Yeah, yeah. Just gets rolled over
It's
into it.
rolled over.
Eldred, you heal for 3. Juno heals for 6.
Perfect. And then I'm going to throw another what's it called? The light.
Sacred flame?
Sacred flame.
Okay, yeah, okay, okay.
We're all panicking, Joe. Leave us alone.
She fails.
10 radiant.
Plus 10 radiant. Okay.
I'm gonna take another step back.
Is that the end of your turn?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, she's going to use her last legendary action to heal
Of course.
for another 6 points.
Love it.
His wounds are burning and healing, coming back and forth, back and forth. Willoughby.
Willoughby has to heal Draven. I think that's pretty much that has to happen this turn. So he's gonna use a bonus action healing word on Draven. So he's gonna catch. Let's see here.
And I can't
He's
go
gonna
any
get
further
8
back.
healing. That's the max roll. Wait,
Dope.
no, 9 healing for
9,
max.
cool.
9. He's also gonna use his chalice on him, so that'll be another 13. So 9 plus 13.
22?
Yeah. And he's gonna put a seedling down
Dope.
there. And Wilby's gonna use his action. That's just his bonus. He's gonna use his action to cast. Oh boy, can't even fucking reach. God, he'd have to move closer to combat.
Oh,
What a shame.
Jeez,
Opposite
dude.
Come on,
of
I have to
him.
ask
Come
you,
on.
are you sure you want to do this?
I'm not, dude. It's Wilby wouldn't fucking do this, bro. I think if Draven's like fucking stumbling and looks like he's about to die, I think he would because he thinks any second now this guy's just gonna turn around and try to kill him.
Well, that's it. Like
Yeah,
for
right.
Willoughby, he's like, I don't want to get closer, but if I don't save the people that are in the way, then it's gonna
It's
come for
coming.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wilby's gonna cast Produce Flame and throw it at them.
Okay.
27 to hit
27 hits.
for 11 fire.
11 points of fire. 11 points of
Does
fire.
fire do extra?
Not to her. It would have done to the tree.
Cool. Cool.
See it burn against her.
Fuck you, Dungeon Master.
Fuck you!
Anything
Alright,
else?
that's it. That's
Draven.
me. You better get in there, dude. You better get in there. I don't know what else to
I
say.
like the idea that Willoughby's trying to coax him into like closer because he's putting the seed.
Yeah,
next to
that's
him.
messed
he's
up.
Like, he's like, come on, come get your free healing. Come on.
They gotta reach anyways. What are you gonna do? Take an opportunity attack?
Joe, does it seem like she's beyond any sort of convincing, or it would just take
No.
more time? No.
I mean, like you spending an action to try that. It's a big move. I can tell you the DC's gone up a little bit because you almost insulted her
You beefed
By,
it real bad.
by doing it prior. But there's
Okay.
always a chance.
I hate you so much. I don't mean any of you specifically. I feel like that's worth clarifying. Okay. Draven is going to bonus action cast Shield of Faith.
Okay.
Bump my AC up a little bit. See if it matters. I will take a step forward.
Damn right, 9 healing.
I just kind of like glare at Willoughby.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay, Draven is going to try to convince her again. And this time he's actually going to like cut his hand a little bit so a little bit of blood starts to drip. And then he's frantically shouting, I have no reason to lie to you. If anything is possible, it is possible by the divine. Look at my blood.
Persuasion check.
Come on, I believe in you.
Oh, God. I hate dice. 26.
Hey,
Ooh.
you see? So you hate the dice?
Yes. Still.
They come through.
A single vine grows off of it and touches the blood. You get this moment where she kind of drains a little bit. You have a god's blood in you.
Yes.
Which one?
None from this world. Actually, you know what? No. Too soon. Yeah, he just says none from this world.
I'll give you. She glances around the room, others kind of preparing. If they do not fight me, I'll hear you out. But if I see a single wound healed from any of them, I will kill you. I'll go after you specifically and kill you first. You remain as injured as you are now. Before I make my decision. Agreed?
Agreed.
Then she raises her hand. Does anyone attack her?
And Draven will shout out what she says.
No, I wouldn't. Generally, well, also, gold. I didn't realize, by the way, Joe, I wouldn't have technically had gold wisdom on that attack. I still would have hit, but
Okay.
when I was incapacitated, it's just Juno, so golden wisdom's gone. So she kind of rolls
Yeah.
on her back and just like looks up. Looks pretty beaten up.
Mhm.
It's like, oh, just shrugs.
Works for me. Is anyone going to attack?
So, like,
No,
no healing or
chance.
anything.
Correct.
Yeah, she said if any injuries, she'll kill Draven, I think.
How hurt does she look?
I'll give
Does
you an
she
insight
look like
check.
she's healing her own injuries?
Well, we're
Yeah, I'll
still
take-
telepathically connected, right?
yeah.
Instead of attacking, my action will be insight check.
Okay.
Draven
With
would even
advantage
say-
because Draven's technically in front of you.
Draven would even telepathically say, if we really wanted to come back and kill her, it'd be way easier since her lover is already dead anyway. But we could come back.
She looks
14.
pretty injured.
I don't know.
As
They're
injured as some as
looking-
you.
Are we
I-
really? I mean, how?
Okay,
I don't
if she
remember
is
what
going
the
to
exact.
attack
Like
someone,
we
I'm
have
going to
this like
shoot her.
weird system of like who some
Yeah.
people can only hear some people. So I'm just gonna say it as if everyone will kind of hear it just by their own telephone bullshit. How are we to be exactly sure that most of what happened here wasn't her decisions,
choice.
despite the eye being a factor?
It might have been, but corruption, as it was not the decision of your past friend, may not entirely be hers. And with her lover dead, the corruption should cease. She should find some sense of
I'm
clarity.
willing to give it a shot,
So,
and also,
which
if she's
of
going
you-
to attack, I will shoot her.
Which of you did it? It was the one with the bow.
I'm not convinced that this is in the head. I'm not convinced that the eye was fully corrupting, controlling her actions.
I'm
I think
going
that
to
this goes
stand
deeper
there.
than that.
Will you come closer, little one?
I can hear you totally fine from here.
Then look to him. She points towards the dead ashtray. It's what you did.
You saw what you did.
Good
Up
as
top.
far as I'm concerned, to be honest, lady.
His death may make it easier to save him in a new life. A plagued tree when a new sapling is planted, that sapling is not tainted.
Plagued.
That is what people told us. That is what people have been saying. We came here to see for ourselves.
You came
We
here to
saw.
slaughter us.
Was it your choice to turn these people into Kvistir?
They were nothing. I was saving them.
Juno's gonna
You
stand
want-
up.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
if they say they were nothing and she was saving them, Wilby's gonna cast a spell. He's gonna
Yeah.
immediately
Okay.
cast something.
I would-
He's
I
not
would
gonna wait
shoot.
another second.
Does Draven get a chance to move away from her before they all do this? Since she said she was going to kill him first.
I'm gonna say
You
no.
can say no. Okay, that's fine.
because
I gotta
Wallabies-
follow the RP here. If she said
instincts-
they
Yeah.
were nothing and she was just like this was actually
Absolutely
like
not
her
okay.
decision, he's gonna try to like.
This is what we're gonna
attack
do. We're gonna re-roll initiative, just to
Okay.
kind of make it see which is the fairest way to go about this. Okay.
Yeah, because it makes sense.
I still don't think she's fully in the right state of I'm fine with it, but I still don't think she's. If we're talking to her now, she's not going to say anything in the right state of mind seconds after, at least.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like from Willoughby's perspective, this is this is same deal,
Same
different
thing.
tree, and like this is way too personal right now.
Hey, something to deal with afterwards.
Do disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Are you
That's
exhausted?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an ability check. Mine was correct. Mine's the full.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it would have been 13 for me.
Okay. I can probably edit that. Someone rolled a seed. Was that you, Tomorrow?
Might be the seed. That's probably will be. Yeah.
13, you said, yeah? And then
Seeds ready to go.
Yeah, I can't update mine, but it was 14 for me.
14 for you. Okay. Well, technically, you said you were going Willoughby, so we'll take that one, and then we'll go from top of initiative.
That makes sense because Lena was preparing a shot, but she's top anyway. So.
I mean, I think that alone would upset Willoughby. He'd cast Call Lightning and hit him with a lightning bolt at that point.
Okay.
Fair.
So the healing spirit's gonna go away, and he's gonna DC 16 dexterity save.
DC 16, dexterity save. 15. She fails.
You take 12 lightning damage.
12 lightning damage. She says it's nothing, turns her head back towards Draven. Gets struck by and she goes, they made their decision.
I'm sorry.
Lena, what's your dexterity?
Is a 5.
You go first.
Okay, thank you. All right, if Draven is right next to her, I don't really need to study aim. So I'm going to shoot. 19.
19 hits.
That is 21.
21 points of damage. Okay.
And I will also... I will walk forward to the edge of the dip.
Okay. She is going to see if she gets her ability back. She does. And she calls it straight on top of you, Draven, and... Let's
Probably
see.
me. Might be able to hit Eldred, maybe. No.
Where is Eldred? Eldred is over here.
Hiding.
No.
She's
Don't even hit-
tired.
Then
That's
you're
just
gonna
that's
need
just good spacing right there.
Yep.
There's good spacing. She's going to go for it for you two.
Is it dexterity?
Is she though? Yeah. Yeah, no, she is. Yes, please. You see her now swinging around this kind of cold blizzard as she calls upon winter. Both those will fail.
7.
You both take 21 points of cold damage.
Goodbye.
And a con
My
save from both
God.
of you, please.
20.
Both succeed in that. You feel it trying to freeze around your feet to lock you in place. You manage to break away from it. Okay.
I had a cool line.
She is going to... yeah, she's going to kind of try and block you from going towards your friends.
Yeah, that's fair.
Your turn.
Bonus action, Form of Dread.
Okay.
So then I get 10 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Bu- 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 Um. He's going to provoke an attack of opportunity as he starts trying to move away.
So nat 20.
If he takes it. Yep, go ahead.
She rolled really low. Only 7 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
This seedling is real, by the way, just to be clear. It's been here from the start and no one's used it.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that one for now, but that's good to know. Okay. And then he will shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts. No,
Okay.
it's 2 Eldritch. He's gonna shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at her.
Yep.
21 to hit,
Hits.
23 to hit.
Both hit.
That is wrong. 8 points of force, 6 points of force. She needs to make 2 wisdom saving throws because of the form of dread.
She's so hurt. Yep. Okay.
I like that.
Yeah, I love to hear it.
23 and 11. So she's feared of you.
Cool.
You hit the second one, and she sees her brittle body start to break apart. She's looking up, seeing this kind of mortal fear, realizing she's fighting something related to a god. Anything else in your turn?
Draven says, "I'll plant you in a meadow."
I won't die. She's gonna
That's
heal.
turn.
She heals for 7. Oh, kind of stands there trying to mend her body. Eldred.
I'm going to shoot her with another sacred flame. Yeah!
15? What's your DC?
17. 8 radiant. I'm going to walk
Hold on.
up 5.
That's
Yes.
exactly what you needed. Do you want to describe how you kill
Oh,
her?
she had 1 health left.
She had 1 health
Oh!
left. She had 220.
Hilarious.
You see her kind of step forward. It starts healing. Sacred flame slams against her. The radiance comes in. Do you want to describe it?
Well, I just, say the normal words. And just sort of arc. This white spirit dives from my hand over Juno to land in her chest, like sternum.
You just see a flame kind of burning like in the center of a campfire as it starts to grow. No. She starts pulling it and more of her just starts catching a light. No. We were destined to be. Her arm goes up in a blaze. We were destined to replace it. You've taken our future. You've taken. Everything burns. Everything.
You are nothing.
She looks at you at the final eye. She burns down, her body breaking apart, the flesh and the wood collapsing together and falling down into the ditch against the sand. End of initiative.
Running to Juno.
Oh, yeah, it's a good job. One fail.
Is it end of initiative with Juno
Yes.
down?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Hey, Juno. Tap, tap, tap. You okay?
I mean, I'm still out, right? Like, no healing.
Yeah.
There you go. Willoughby picks off a berry and just like smushes it.
There we go.
There you go. Chew up.
Juno comes up, fists. Is she got a fight? Is she
She's
gone? Oh, thank. Thumbs up.
Askafroia,
You
more
just
like
get like a-
Ash.
You just get like a
Ashafroia.
thumbs up in the air, just like. Oh.
Sorry that negotiations fell through, Raven.
Is that genuine?
A little. I mean, I was willing to give them a chance until they said that they were totally in on it and didn't care. Then I kind of lost interest in that.
Expecting kindness out of a monster, and it is. I appreciate it.
It is sad.
Draven starts trying to almost like carve into the tree to see if there's like any seedlings or anything untainted inside of the.
Okay. Give me a survival check. It's kind of like finding
Sure.
plants.
Just
15.
to check as well. Oh, go on. I'll let you finish this and then I'll ask.
Not down here. If there was going to be any fruit or anything, it would probably be on the surface side. Anything with seeds in it.
I remember last week, Draven had a vision of when he touched the eye, when he stabbed it, when he put it in his mouth or something like that. He had a vision of what the eye was connected to. But I think Juno didn't see that, right? I suppressed the effect.
You just suppressed the
but
effect.
Juno didn't see it. Okay. So yeah, I think Juno's just like groaning and grumbling and rubbing sore muscles.
I'm over to everybody else. She said they were destined to replace it. Destined to replace Yggdrasil, did she mean?
Could be. Wait. I mean, doesn't...
Creepy eye, and one not creepy eye.
Yeah, that eye... I don't quite know how, but... I was able to maybe suppress it for a moment, whatever magic or effect it was having on her. I kind of cut it off, overwhelmed it, I think, but it was powerful. I don't quite know what or it was or what sort of magic created it, but it was strong. And but I don't know if it was. I thought it might be controlling her or something like that, but I don't think so. Everything she was saying, I think maybe it was given, maybe to her or to them. I don't know.
Maybe.
Draven, in your
mean-
pocket, you feel humming as it turns back on. The magic returning after the minute's gone.
The eye?
The eye.
I would like to hold it in my hand and then try pulling some of the honey god's blood to see if that will heal the eye itself.
You see it creates kind of a lensing effect, but it doesn't seem to do anything to it.
Pour it back in the vial. It's not going to work. I'm going to wrap it up in cloth.
You mind if we take a look at that?
Right now, yes. This seems like the worst place to do so.
Well, we might not want to bring it with us if it's, you know.
Seeing?
Yes.
Going to tell us what we can take over from
That's
Yggdrasil.
a point.
I wanna-
encountered things like that before.
Dragon Constellation, try to either investigate if this thing can, if there's something looking back at us, if it seems like, if this eye's moving in any way or like seems to be like focusing on us.
He'll unwrap it and then hold it then at that point.
It looks just still. It looks like it's sliced open and it's kind of like cracked into like almost like a broken eggshell.
Just while they're doing this, I know we're technically out of initiative and we're probably not expecting a fight, but considering I'm on 1 and I've got no hit dice left, I'm actually going to burn a healing potion just in case like something happens.
Okay.
Even if it's just like a minor effect, if I'm at 1 hit point, I'm going to go down again. So I'm just going to suck on a healing potion.
Is there still a bit of a corpse of her left?
Yeah.
Does she have bones?
Roll a medicine check.
Oh, disadvantage. 19.
Yeah. Though there's no kind of clear skeletal construct to it. There's no like almost like the pattern of any being with a skeleton. It's more like it's random, like it's been developed from a once skeleton, if you will. As if it's kind of slowly faded in time and converted into wood.
I want to try to pull out the equivalent of her clavicle.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't know if she has pockets, but if she does, I'll search those. Or any
No
other
pockets.
objects on
But you
her.
can roll an investigation check on her.
Can I help?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, straight roll.
That's how we
No,
do
that
it.
was insight. Just kidding. Investigation. 4.
Nothing you can find. It's just mostly flesh, broken bits of bone, and wood.
That makes sense.
Can I want Willoughby to go up to the tree and I want to investigate that or a nature check or whatever to try to find if there's like a visible source within its central body that is the corrupting
Go for it.
like
Yeah.
thing here.
Nature would probably be your best bet.
Okay. So that's gonna be a 15.
You sift through the mouth and the opening. You can see this is kind of almost like the mouth is almost like it's where a bird might make a nest in terms of its. There's no actual connection to there's no vocal cords or anything like that. It's more just there was a magical innate mouth that was built so that she could so that she could communicate with the tree. But you start going through it and there's no corruption. There's no ooze. There's no negative magic. It just looks like a dead tree now.
Well, it's looking more and more likely like this tree and Askafroia wanted to do this, and there was no outside factors
It
here.
sounded pretty genuine.
Did she say how? She didn't, right? When we came in, she just said, like, oh, I know that. She didn't really say she had a vision, right? I can't. Now it's been so long. I don't really remember, right? She just was like, nah, we can.
There was something
What did
about
she say? Yeah, like she was told
destiny
or
and-
something.
something like that.
Like
They were
something.
destined to replace
Right.
it.
But in the beginning, when
In
we
the
came
beginning, I
in,
think she implied that she had
knew
seen
somehow.
a
Yeah.
future of herself. Yeah.
Yeah.
It may very well be the case that the tree itself is not corrupted, but it was her that was doing, and Juno would gesture above, all the horrors that we saw above. The tree itself may have just been not a creature under her control, but a force under her sway, a sort of something she was shaping, controlling. The tree itself might be innocent, I guess, in some of this, but I'm
Or if they
tired
were
and this is a bit
partners in
beyond me.
love, it could have been part of it. I guess we won't know.
I would
right?
I would also say that we must be cautious because she was not quite mortal, not quite human-minded like most of us. Her idea of love may be very different to what we might consider love. It could be something different, not in an intimate love like we know. Maybe it was. I don't know.
She said that they were destined to replace it, and in the beginning, she said that she could stop Ragnarok, right? So
Sounds like
whatever she
Yggdrasil.
saw, Yggdrasil can't
Hmm.
stop Ragnarok, only something else. But we don't know what she saw, so we don't know who or what told her, gave her that idea.
No. I don't think it changes anything.
It doesn't.
It doesn't change what we've got to do either. The only thing that I think is still to decide is, do we leave this tree here as it is? I mean, we killed it, but do we leave it as it is? Do we burn it? What do we do? I don't know.
If
She'll
there's
sort of
no
look
more-
at. She'll sort of look at Willoughby like, I feel like,
If there's
don't
no more
want to do
corruption, we wouldn't need to burn it, would we?
I don't know.
As much as I'd love to burn down a tree like this, I'd rather not get the rest of the forest caught in the crossfire.
Okay. All right, then we don't.
But either way, I think we should rest before we decide
Yeah.
anything else.
I'll be honest, this is the first time I've got nothing left. Nothing.
Do you want to go do you want to go all the way to the top? Do you want to go to the room we rested in first? Before, whatever, you know what I mean?
Wherever safe.
Either or, we know the room where we've been resting in before was safe.
It is probably less distressing to rest there than to go to the top and see everything that we saw on the way in.
Okay.
All right, we're all decided then.
I'll move to help Juno.
Okay.
I want one of her hands, and I want to see if she has anything similar to
Similar to what, sorry?
a heart.
Okay. For the hand, it'd be an easy case of just
Yeah.
cut off. For the heart,
I
you
did
could-
hit her
you-
in the chest.
You did. It's burnt open. Roll a kind of nature check for me.
6.
I'll tell you this. You can see there's something very similar to one there. It doesn't seem like it beats, but it does seem like it's almost like calcified and was one of the first things to change. And where the arteries have kind of rooted in, it's now become this kind of almost maze of roots that are attaching to this one former heart. Because the nature check failed, if you'd like to remove this, the DC to get it cleanly is going to be higher, but you could probably remove it.
Willoughby, can you help me get that? And I'll point to it.
What, you want to get their heart?
Yes.
All right. Am I
I would like
helping,
Willoughby,
or am I doing this?
I would probably try to help you because I feel like your role mechanically. I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I mean, Willoughby's got expertise with working with the plant part, at least, and decent medicine understanding.
Yep.
So am I doing medicine?
This one would be a straight dexterity check.
Straight dex.
Because it's to
Okay.
slice it open and get it out.
Oh yeah.
Then on top of it, Willoughby is also... Oh, wouldn't matter. Okay, yep, straight dex. This is an ability check, so I will have advantage on
Yeah,
this.
I'll count this ability
with Draven
check.
helping me.
Mm-hmm.
Is it an ability check?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay. Then if it's an ability check, I am getting disadvantage. But that
Give
means
it
I can add
sleight of hand as
guidance.
an example. It's really there should be.
I'm just trying to figure it
It's-
out because
it's-
if
or
I'm
it's
doing an
survival-
ability check, I'm going to use guidance on it.
It's
But if
survival
it's
with
not an ability check,
dexterity.
it's flat.
That'd be the best place.
Okay, survival dex.
And I'm
Uh,
helping as well. So then.
So it should be flat. I was
you're
just trying to
basically
figure out where
carving
the
out the
advantages and
roots
disadvantages were
without
coming
trying to
before we
destroy
do
it.
this.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Closest to that.
So survival dex. So that would be a instead of a +5, it'd be a +2, but I can add a D4.
Nice.
So yeah, it'll still be a 10 flat.
10 flat's going to damage it slightly. But you'd pull it out, and you can see you've kind of got like a portion of this heart. You get the bottom portion. You can see inside is filled with this very dark soil.
But this is a plant I'm seeing. Like this is a plant, or is this like anatomically a
Partially.
heart?
It's somewhere in between.
Willoughby can grow plants. He could probably fix up some of this or replace some parts of this broken part.
Draven explains that he wants it because he wants to study the biology of it. Because if there's something about curing whatever was making this blight, then it might fix your problem, which is why he wants it.
I mean, in the context of me, I don't have a human body in here to go back to. This person was... There's parts of an actual anatomy here. We'll pick up the half plant, half like flesh heart. I don't have that anymore. That's gone. I'm just plant.
Anything can happen. I'd always rather know.
Suppose you're right. He'll either hand it to you if you want him to keep it.
He'll take it. He's just gonna put it in his bag.
Okay.
Half druid, dryad, heartlet. Dryad, heart. Cool. Done. That's all I needed.
With that done, where are you going next?
I'll go back to the room to rest.
central room
and
to
then
long
you,
rest.
I will say that room is flooded now.
Oh, that's
Because you
right.
poured the water out.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, forgot about that.
Okay, we keep
Oh, yeah.
going.
It's just very
I'm still-
damp, right?
I mean,
Like
we could just rest in the last room like we did Kittle the tree
That's true.
and Askafroia, so
That's true.
kind of empty. And there's a convenient ditch to sleep in for all of you that sleep.
It's still kind of moist.
Yeah,
Just-
that's it. That room
I
is it's
can't
damp.
get rid of that.
I'm gonna take this nice dry corner over here.
Yeah, corner sound good.
I believe actually the whole wall would still also be sopping wet because that's where
Yeah.
the water was
You
pushed.
basically
Right
push the
up
wall
on
up
the
against the
wall.
walls, and then back out through the exit. I would say
Whole place is
less
wet.
damp. It's probably not dry anywhere, but you could probably find a comfortable spot or more comfortable. And you can put your bedroll down as well, and kind of
Get like a little fire going. There's
Yeah.
enough like twigs and stuff to get a small campfire or something. And this cavern seems big enough that we're not gonna smoke ourselves
No,
out. So,
yeah, you've got a big hole, so you can let the smoke drift through there.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You settling down for a long rest?
Yeah, and it will
Yes,
be guard the like,
please.
pathway in here and
Okay.
just watch over the whole room while we rest.
Your rest would come quickly. As injured as you are, tired as you are, you'd get back into sleep. And from this experience alone, a quest, you all level up.
Oh, will it? Oh, Toma's
Yeah,
gonna be
I got
so
to say it
mad
without
he's
him
not
here.
here.
I was
Except
kind of
for
happy that. That's kind of fun.
Who doesn't? Because
uh,
he's not here.
I get to now do it twice. But yeah, you would all level up from your long rest.
Woo!
Um,
and we get long rest.
So if you want to do your
Do
level up
I-
now, you can quickly do it. Otherwise, we can save it.
Recover 1 level of exhaustion requires food and drink. We've got enough food.
We got
Right.
rations.
We got good berries.
We got good berries. Yeah, Willoughby
Yeah.
handed out good berries, so
Okay.
we got enough. And we got water.
You doing it?
That's for sure. Get my key points back. They don't reset. And then half hit dice. Yeah, that's right. Yep, my exhaustion went. In fact, it actually will do your exhaustion.
You
Tomato,
missed
you're
your
under
attack.
attack. Nice.
Yeah,
we're
we're
dying?
nearly dead again.
No,
Luke,
no.
sorry.
Cool,
You
cool,
leveled
cool,
up.
Cool, sorry. Oh,
You-
cool. I was gonna add. We leveled up.
Yep,
Cool. I was
yeah.
actually gonna come back and be like, we better have leveled up while I was gone because my cat was making a mess outside. I had to check on them. I had a good feeling when I stood up. I was like, fuck yeah, we're gonna get something. We're either dead or we're
Yeah.
gonna get big
We're
W.
dead or we're another
It's
level.
something, yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, as you rest, you find yourselves getting stronger.
Thought this
The
good to know.
8 hours which would pass would lead on to a pretty kind of hard to really tell what time of day it is from down below. You came out here afternoonish, and if you're taking guards, I'm guessing is anyone doing a watch during the?
Willoughby's always on
Willoughby,
watch.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
can
I
just
mean,
do
I
it
would-
forever.
Yeah.
Draven will probably help. He wasn't as injured towards the end of it.
I mean, you cleared the entire dungeon. You'd pretty much be undisturbed. By the end of it, you find yourselves restored, and you can just hear the kind of whispering sounds of winds returning to these halls, as if they were suppressed before. You can hear the distant sound of tweeting birds echoing down into the caves. But you wake after the 8 hours. Oh, well,
That was overnight.
it was. I mean, you can. How
Or
long
was
would you
it
like to spend
same
there?
day?
It would have been same day technically, unless you wanted to spend an entire night there. It's up to you. Because it was about
Probably not.
3 p.m. I want to say when you went in, because you technically left morning of the city, went up towards the cabin place after a couple of hours, few hours here walking there. So yeah, probably about 5 p.m. was when you came down into here. So it's rather you're going out in the middle of the night, or you can stay the night. Up to you as a group.
Don't think the time would matter for Willoughby.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to level up. Sorry.
That's okay. Do you know what? Let's take a 5 minute now, so you guys can just
That'd be
go and look at all of your.
That would be
Yeah.
great.
We'll take
thank
5:10.
you.
5:10, so you guys can just go look at your level
Long
ups,
rest.
and then and do the
Makes
long
sense,
reps up,
thank you.
and work out where you want to go next. All right, go and take 10. We'll take 10. All right, be right back, guys.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, chat. Take a quick 10-minute break. Just give them enough chance to level up and see all the new fancy things they get. Go use the loo. Go do all the good things that people do in life when they have 10 minutes of spare time. You know, watch the first 10 minutes of Lord of the Rings, maybe eat a bagel, perhaps listen to Bohemian Rhapsody 1.5 times, maybe even, I don't know, find some purpose. And we'll be back in 10. All right, be right back, guys. I'm gonna go pee. Hello, chat. We'll just give him another few minutes. When did I say 5 minutes, chat? I can't remember. I should have checked. Which I should. When did I say 10? I feel like you get points slower in my channel. Yeah, I think it's based on subs. Yeah. What did you miss? I don't know. When did you go AFK? I'll just hang out with you guys for another few minutes. They've got like 3 minutes or so on their break. They finally finished the dungeon as well, chat. Which is interesting. Comfy time with chat? Yeah. What level are they now? Let me check. God, yeah, I can't remember. Like, weird. Why is it saying my connection to the server's broken? I believe they are level. Why were they doing this dungeon again? Loot! To get stronger. To become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Let me double check. To make kick on Elena's sheet. Should be the quickest one. I think they just hit level 8. Level 8. They'll level quicker than Godforged because the campaign's likely to be 80 to 90 episodes long. Probably closer to 80. So, they'll level faster. Yeah, big level. Alright, I'll let them all. I'll warn them. We'll give it like another minute, and then we'll get back into it. Which of the two pantheons owns the large alcohol industry? Oh, I think they're equal. I think over in Mesogaia, the amount of wine that is grown is the amount of grapes for wine is grown is enormous. But the amount of mead that is made over in the north, hard to say. This whole campaign could be solved if they just all drink more. I want to mute in 1 minute, chat. Uno momento. Who makes whiskey? Question. Whiskey was first made in the early thousands AD. So apparently Scotland, Ireland area. I guess Athela? Athela? Good question. Now I get to... That's some world building right there. We just started? No, we're at the halfway point. Alright. Let me bring this down. And I'll bring this music back up, chat. And let's get back into it. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, wow.
Hi.
Did you guys manage to level up? I'm sure there's still probably a couple of
Yeah,
decisions
we
to
took care
make.
of it.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah, I was just picking a feat. That was the hardest bit.
yeah. Yeah, there's a lot. So, with you all waking, feeling a little stronger, in the depths of the caves, what would you like to do?
Whew, okay.
I guess we
I
leave
needed
the
that.
cave. Are
Yeah.
you feeling better now?
Yeah.
Eldred, are you okay? You still
Yeah.
look a little peaked.
Eyes are back to normal, but still big bags under the eyes.
Draven, you seemed like you were not doing so hot earlier. Are you okay now?
When you look at Draven, he is petting what looks to be a massive wolf-like creature. Like,
You got a dog during our sleep. Good for
Where'd
you.
that come from?
Guys, you were guarding with Willoughby, so has it been here the whole time during
Yeah,
like the
he would've-
night?
he would have left it. So, well, he was probably like halfway through the night. I think because he does need to rest. He was probably
Okay.
there for the first half.
Just trying to figure out how much time there would have been where Willoughby would have been like, what is that?
Nah, he 100% would have gone to the corner, called
Okay.
it, and is basically just tending to it. And it's like, it's a little bit bigger than he is.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yes.
Mark, stop trying to game. No, you don't know.
I was curious. I'm curious about what I was like. Well, oh, okay, yeah, no, I think I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, if we are all okay, we're going to go now. Yeah, we don't need to hang out in a series of caves under a giant tree.
No, I mean, just to, my head's a little
No?
bit foggy from everything. We came here to find out what was happening, and the idea was that maybe there would be some treasures or riches, which I guess we found a bunch of them, but there was nothing. We didn't have to like bring anything back. We were just investigating this place, right? And then
We
onto what was
paid
happening.
them to know that this even
Existed. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is honestly now, in hindsight, considering the context of what was happening here, pretty fucked up that this was paywalled.
Don't know
I
what paywall
don't-
means, but yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess like they didn't know the little brownies or whatever they were called. They didn't know what was happening here. They just knew that this tree and this place had gone missing or was silent, right? So they didn't know. I mean,
It just makes you wonder how many other legends or stories they're sitting on where there's some psycho serial killer killing people, and it's just someone's just like, I'm not going to pay 18 gold for that one. That
And
one
then
sounds
someone
boring,
just keeps
and thus the
getting
serial
killed.
killer continues to kill. You know what I mean?
It feels like some of them they should report, right?
They
Or
probably should be
something like
reporting
that.
these to the local authorities. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, we've not had the best of experiences with local authorities. I'm not
That is
sure I would
true.
trust them either.
Yes, it makes me extra concerned that perhaps we should be treating these other jobs we paid for with a little bit more urgency, just in case there's like, some kind of genuine, horrible event happening in the background of
Another
them.
one. Well, what else was on? Like, Because I don't remember. It was
What's
the
on the
mountain.
docket?
Was the other one that was this way, right?
We have
It was
the mountain
and the tree
treasure,
and
and
then
then the
chain.
Fenrir chain, and we also still have the tournament where everyone's killing themselves.
right.
I think I have like
Okay,
a.
well,
I think there's another day before that though, because we long rested.
yeah. Do you want to go back to the thing? We are already halfway to the mountain. We want to do that. What do we want to do? I don't know
Sure.
how far we are from the mountain. I made that up.
Wait, which one are we going to?
We're
You're
going
closer
to
to
the
the
mountain?
mountain than the chain.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
on the
but
other
are we
side
closer
of
to the mountain than the tournament where everybody's going to fight to see if they can get to Valhalla?
This was only
Yeah.
a few hours away. I could get back. That's what Kebri is for.
Right on.
Well, is that the new the new friend
And
there?
not at the wolf.
What was their name?
Kebrir.
Cabrir.
Caprir.
Cabrir.
Kebrir.
Kebrir.
Cabrir. Okay.
Right on.
That I refresh my memory on that tournament. So that was a place nearby, and they were fighting to the
Oh,
death.
yeah, everybody's going to fight. You get the token, you go in, you beat some ass. Maybe you, like, when you die, if you're good, you go to Valhalla. If you
crossing
win,
their fingers.
we
they're gonna
don't
go to
really get
Valhalla.
it. Yeah, if you win, you aren't going to Valhalla
is
because you're still alive.
Just so dumb. It's just so stupid.
There is a
well,
god
Draven
there.
wanted to fight though, and there
There's
worked,
a-
and then there was a god there. We think.
Well, is it a
we don't
god or is
understand.
it just a demigod? Is it a celestial?
Well, we
any
didn't
kind?
peek into the tent. We don't know.
I dare you to challenge that distinction to their face. I don't think that's important.
Well,
It's
but
kind
between
of-
all of us, it is. As far as I'm concerned.
If you're not fighting, it doesn't matter.
I mean, I'm up for fighting, but I'm not really that. I don't really want to die and go to Valhalla. So for me, it's either a win or, don't win.
Well, you
I
I can't have two
watch.
people enter.
Hmm.
I'm
Because-
not fighting.
One has to die.
Well, no, you could like
A group could
do the
work.
thing at the end, and you're like, we respect each other too much. We're not going to kill each other. That is the real lesson of the tournament. Take
what
that to
I've seen,
Valhalla.
I don't think they're going to like that. If
No,
you
I don't
do
think they
that
will either, but you
variant.
could try it.
I think that would
like,
disqualify everyone that participated. In
come
fact,
at us,
that was the
disqualify us.
final
We just murdered
word.
700
We're both
people.
gonna eat the berries.
Yeah. Look, I'm just okay. Seriously though, that was a few hours away from here, and it is what, tomorrow? How far is it tomorrow? I don't know. How far is
Not even.
the mountain?
What, this morning they said it's in 2 days?
It wasn't because we long rested. I don't think it's so.
But it's still nighttime, right?
Yeah.
We rested from
Yeah.
like 5 p.m.
So yeah, you've got like a full night and then a full day and the day after.
Cool.
Okay. Hey, Wilby, you know, like the cartography. How far was the mountain, did we think, from here? Can we get there and back in time for the thing?
Yeah, Joe. Can I do like a cartographer tools check to do the
Yeah,
math?
let's do it.
Check, please.
Let's do it.
Wow, a tool proficiency use?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
in my
5e?
D&D.
Hang on. Let me get
Yes,
ready.
I'll bring you guys over to your map page, and
That's a net 20.
that's
Oh
a nat
my
20.
God.
You
This
can't work
man
out.
knows
No,
maps.
let me
Numbers. Numbers
No
start
fucking idea.
flowing.
let me get onto the actual map.
That
itself.
mountain actually doesn't exist.
What
I
the
know
fuck?
the
We
precise
paid for
route there.
that quest.
I just thought all of you knew that that one was the joke one.
Wait, why did we pay for it? That's so shit.
For your eyes, you are roughly.
It's like over here, right?
Yes, yeah, that's exactly where it is. It's that mountain there.
This one?
No.
Which
So if I put a little tiny
which
dot of yellow,
specific peak?
it is here.
I see
You
it.
see the tiny dot, yes.
That mountain.
Ah.
Okay.
How far is that from here?
You're
Where's
probably
the you are
around.
here point?
You're probably
Where are
around.
we? 'Cause I've not updated my line.
Why is my yellow not drawing? There you go.
I see it. Yeah.
Boop.
So, not terribly far.
Can we get
Probably.
there and back before the tournament?
Yeah, it's a few hours. Yeah.
We can do like a day hike.
Well, it's like a casual mountain climb.
Yeah.
Just about
Yes, that's gonna be the bit
couple
that's
hours to the
critical.
northwest.
It's like 1 a.m. Do we want to go or do we want to chill until
Well, if we want to
sunrise?
make the death tournament, then
Yeah.
yes, we want to go now.
All right, let's do it.
Sure. Okay. I mean, we're basically just trying to get strong enough to like deal with whatever we
Yeah.
have to deal with in the future, right?
Also,
So
we thought this one would have like some treasure, and then we can use it to buy some stuff that will help us along the way, right? So we will
hey, I'm
go
keeping this ring.
pick up
I'm not
some
selling this thing.
No, that is good.
Did we check?
Good for
Did we
you.
check with these? Like, oh yeah, we did check what all the
We
magic
tuned to all. We just were like,
just
yeah,
don't know
sounds
if they're
good.
cursed. We
Okay, we
checked
don't know
them,
if
but
they're
didn't
cursed. We did
identify
check them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel okay. Everything seems fine. I don't know. It's good. Okay. Let's go on a little hike. Come on.
Sure.
To the mountain.
Okay.
Start to walk up.
You spend some time climbing out of the cave itself. Once you actually get on the outside of the cave, you'd see where the roots are kind of retracting, so portions of it are actually falling off. This kind of armor plating that existed on the outside of the ash tree is actually now starting to kind of almost rust from its death. And you're seeing where this was kind of almost like it was its own forced bit of the woodlands, which only kind of appeared when it wanted to show you. So now other trees suddenly appear in the same spaces as some of the buildings, and they're growing through them. And you can see as kind of nature now takes over where it once thrived. So the village itself now looks weirdly just part of the forest. It looks like it's kind of like trunks of trees are pushed through. Whole homes have just kind of collapsed or are now like morphed into trees themselves. And the sign of the ash tree is like slowly dying in the point where within a few days it's mostly going to be gone. Or at least any of its fruit, any of its petals, everything will die off pretty quickly.
Is there any visible fruits like that are still like on the tree at this point, like while we're departing?
Roll a perception check.
Okay. That's a 13.
You notice higher up, it's got this kind of almost engraving of this kind of almost like barnacle-looking fruits embedded into the branches.
Are there a bunch on the ground, or is it just a couple on the branches?
On the branches, they don't seem to fall off.
You want someone
How big
climb
are
up
they?
there, or
I can't
It
climb
might
up.
be worth grabbing one.
How big are the
case.
fruits?
Fist size. About fist size.
I'm going to turn to squirrel.
see it?
Okay. Yeah, you slip up to the up the tree as a squirrel. Once you get to a high
I'm
enough
gonna-
branch, and you see them, you can see they grow like barnacles in the sense that they are kind of this armored piercing around it, or plating around it, and there's like a fruitling on the inside. You'd have to tear apart the actual plating to try and get into the fruit.
Okay, I'll try it as a squirrel. If it doesn't work, how sturdy is
Yeah,
the
give me
branch?
a
Can I turn
athletics
into
check.
my own self? Can I turn into my? Will the branch support my weight?
Yeah,
I
you
just
could be
turn
up there.
into me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm going to become Lena. I will cut off some. Can I cut off barnacles and drop them down so the fruit is
No.
protected in the?
I mean,
barnacle?
you can attempt to try and tear them
Yeah,
off,
can we do
but it's like rusted metal, so you can't really slice in.
All right. I don't really want to dull my daggers. I will, as Lena, try to get some fruit out. What do you want me to roll?
Athletics check, please.
Oh, great. I'm so good at those. Don't worry, you guys. I got this. That is a 6. But I can use my side bolstered neck.
That is an ability check you failed, yeah.
Great. I would like to roll a 7, 13. Total.
13? You
Come
managed to
on,
kind of open
man.
it slightly. I would say you can maintain holding it open. Someone else could come and get it, but you're
Wait
using
a
both your
minute.
hand. Yeah?
Oh, no. Maybe that is right. Hang on.
I could
Hanging
just
on?
walk up there and get it.
Hang on.
I'm sorry. Hang
she's
on
got
for a
this.
moment.
Let her have
Because-
this one.
I have the gauntlets that made my strength 19, but it says that my athletics is only 4. Would that be right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because
Plus
20
that
is
should be
5.
right.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Got it. Okay.
You're
Not
able
a
to
lot
hold it
worse.
open.
It could have been real bad out here.
With the gauntlets,
Hey.
you're holding it open, but you're not. If you let go of one hand, it's going to collapse back up. So you're just kind of holding it
I
open.
can't really do this. This
Do
sucks.
you-
Lullaby, can you come up here?
Hang on.
Turn
You
into
should
something.
probably-
Come up
Willoughby's
here.
gonna
I'm
look
holding
over
it
to Draven.
open.
You should probably. All right, now you should probably go up there.
No, she asked for you.
Oh, come on. Don't make me turn.
Do you want this fruit or not? I'm not going to just sit in this tree like this.
This'll be
This
the
is for
closest
you.
we-
I came up here for you to get the fruit.
Now you can say
Get
we all
your
are
ass up here. I don't care who comes up here. Get up here.
Fine,
I'm letting
coming
go.
up. I'm coming up.
counting to three.
I'm coming up. He turns possibly into a. Hang on, let me check. I don't know what level I get to turn into flying.
I think it's 8.
You think it's 8?
It might
I
be.
think it's 8.
I think it might
Come
be.
on, let's go.
It's 8. Yeah,
You're
Wilby
finally a
turns
druid.
into a bird and flies up. He's
Hey.
finally got it.
Shit, look at you. You can fly. Good job.
Yeah.
Oh,
You become a creature CR1 with flight enabled.
yes. This changes everything.
You fly up there. What bird are you?
I think a lot of the way that these birds, like every animal has worked for Wilby, is they're very much like that wood kind of thing
Okay.
from like, you remember like that BFA fucking
Yeah.
wood guys,
The
like the
Drustvar.
druids from
Yeah.
Drustvar kind of thing. So it's like, I would say very generic bird if you thought a bird, but yeah, Wilby doesn't have much creativity for animals. It's very much like bird. If you thought
Yeah.
bird,
If you
but
thought
wood.
this is
Like if you
a
Googled
drawing of a
the
bird.
First result.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm
You
eating the fruit.
you see, you kind of fly up, and you can see it's opened up. You can see it's almost like it's kind of like fleshy and stuck against the back of the tree itself onto the inner part of the tree. The barnacle kind of leaves this pole-like fruit inside. It's almost like a plum in its color.
It's like I need another arm or something to reach in and get it. Can you just get it?
Wilby looks at his fucking gross, featherless fucking wood bird wing
look like
that
such a really-
absolutely
you
can't
know what?
grab
You made a
things.
really
Can he use
pretty
his
bird.
beak to like pull it out?
Yeah.
Or is this gonna be? Yeah, he's gonna try to use his beak to like wrench it out.
Yeah, you pull. The hardest portion of it was the barnacle bit. You hear that snap of the tether, and then it closes up,
Oh, shit.
and you've got the fruit.
That fruit is
Um,
like as big as you. Can you fly with it? Do you want?
He looks like he's struggling. He's like probably drifting back down to the ground slowly, like flapping frantically. And once he gets close enough to the ground, he'll just transform back.
Turn into a squirrel and calm down.
Huh.
You were a bird. Good job. You did it.
That was the first time I've done that, I think, yes.
You can fly. That is pretty good.
I didn't like it. I
You
didn't
didn't?
like it.
You don't like flying? You want to try
No.
again? Okay.
Honestly, it was an accident that happened.
What didn't you like?
It might be the first
I
druid
didn't-
in the world to have ever said those words. Wait, maybe the first one.
Bye-bye.
It's just classic grumpy Willoughby. Like, no, sir, I didn't like it.
I like the
I
ground.
didn't like it
What
one bit.
I like being
I like
on the
graham
ground.
crackers
All
and-
right, I like being on the ground where my feet are, not
I wanna-
suspended over anything.
Yeah, but you were an octopus one time, right? Like a little squid. You didn't even.
Yes,
have to
in the
say-
water. I don't want to be suspended over anything.
You don't want like
don't wanna
air
be
between
flying.
you and this. Okay, I get it.
Last time I remember there being air between me and anything was air between me and a
Oh,
pool of magma.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, to be clear.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to listen to my shows and eat my graham crackers.
On the
Have no
ground.
adventure.
Willoughby's originals.
Willoughby's originals. Yes.
Can I do a nature check on this fruit to see
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
what the situation is with this? That's a 14.
Like any fruit, it kind of bears a seed on the inside, or majority fruit. It bears a very kind of thick, almost like plum-like seed right in the middle, which you can kind of almost kind of feel when you like squeeze against it. It's probably got the consistency of almost like a rubber. It looks kind of like a plum. Can't really give you any taste information as your Willoughby, but I'll say that it does look like it's got a lot of kind of actual fruit around the seed itself, like actually some kind of sizable amount of edible fruit.
It's a devil fruit. Eat it. We'll get
I
rubber
think
powers.
Willoughby is gonna tear the seed right out of it,
Right? You get this very small white seed.
and he's gonna wrap it in cloth before he does it, because he is made out of wood, and he knows he has
So-
another seed in him that has since grown to some extent, and he's gonna pocket it at that point, and like once he's isolated it
Mhm.
into his chest cavity just to hang on to it for now. He's not gonna like look much more into it right
Okay.
Hey, I know you don't eat, but at least can you share that fruit with?
Oh, you want the,
Yeah,
the
I mean, I want
nasty
to try
remains
it,
of this
yeah.
gross thing? I don't
Well,
know if it's
try a bit.
actually
Good.
like good or not. Are you sure?
Try
I'll
it.
Try a
It's going to
bit.
be
Yeah, I'll
nice.
try like a little piece. It could be good.
Let me hand it over to you. This.
How is it? Is it good?
It tastes immediately. It might remind you of blood because it's got so much iron in it.
Draven would like it.
Extremely
I
metallic.
think Draven would really like this one.
What is it? What?
It's very
And then
irony.
Kicks you in with a sour, very harsh
Ironic?
sour.
Tuna makes
That
like a
doesn't
face.
look like an
Like the
iron
Homer Simpson face.
Yeah.
It's very tart. It's like
Okay.
blood. Tastes like blood. And then suddenly, like the finest and most sour lemon. It's so tart.
Okay, blood
Oh,
lemon.
Draven
That
would
is
love this.
Kind of
nice.
yeah.
Lemon. I love that.
Lemon.
It is really good.
Citrus.
Citrus.
But yeah, I'm glad I tried a little. Not gonna have any more. So Draven,
Then we're
if you
gonna
want
Try stuff.
We're gonna finish this.
the blood fruit.
Anyone?
The fruit?
No, thank you.
Draven, really? You're not gonna? You don't want to? You don't want to even taste this?
Not particularly.
What about
They
the
said
blood?
it
Maybe he
tastes
wants
like
to try it.
blood.
I'm aware.
It's not like, if
Well,
you
look, I'm
like
not
how
going to
something
waste it.
tastes,
I'll
you're going
drink the
to
rest
eat
of it.
like everything that tastes like that, like, oh, I like the taste of apples. I'm going to eat every apple that exists. Like,
I'm sure it's delicious.
It's not delicious, but
Person.
it's not bad.
it's not.
Okay.
I'll take the rest of it. Wrap it up. I'm not gonna waste it.
All right.
Okay.
You're really
it out then.
saving some for later, huh?
You know, hey, it's food.
It's a good idea to save stuff. You don't know when you might use things.
In fact, actually, I'm gonna take my empty potion bottle. I'm gonna start squeezing the juice. and
Okay.
make like a drink out of it.
Yeah, it's kind of very purplish little liquid kind of fills up into it. From one fruit, you'd probably get a third of it filled. Yeah.
Nice. I'll cork it, seal it.
Yeah, nice. You make your little ash tree juice.
Blood lemon drink.
Plus
Or maybe I can use it to use as invisible ink.
shit.
But yeah, no, I'm just keeping it. For
Yeah, that's
Anyway.
fair. Yeah.
No.
A monitor friend, if you're here, we solved the problem.
Oh yeah.
You see them kind of like
Hello?
peering out from behind a tree. Oh, good.
Hey.
I saw the tree start come back through. I thought maybe Askafroia was really mad.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
She was mad though.
Well, they're actually really dead.
That is sad, but
That is sad.
inevitable. Well, they're gonna look around. Our home's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one seems to be, well, depending on what you like, but this place is, looks pretty. The trees returning. Maybe it could be a place to build a new one. Maybe.
She kept us safe from, well, until she didn't, but from everything outside. So I don't think I can do that.
You can do more than you think. You'd be surprised. Maybe find some other people that want to.
Would you like me to have you? I could join you.
Do you want us to help you out of the woods? Is that what you're
For the long haul.
asking?
I could.
I mean, we're going to be going
Join your
far
party.
more dangerous. We're going to be going to places a lot more dangerous than here.
Have you, like, do you climb a lot of mountains? Do you
Never done that.
fight a lot?
Not really. I never had a fight.
Hmm. Have you ever been to Swepir?
I hate that place.
What? Oh, you do? Why?
Same.
Why do you think
You
I'm
know.
here?
Same.
What about Burka? Have you ever been to Burka?
Burka was quite nice.
Suppose I could go to Burka.
You could try it. If you don't like it, you go somewhere else, yeah?
There wasn't much coin in our village, but would it be wrong if I gathered up what was left?
I don't think
No.
anyone else
I
is
don't
going to
think
use it anymore.
All right. Burka. Right. Burka. She kind of points completely northeast.
Can we turn?
Willoughby rolled a net 20 as cartographer tools for this
Yeah.
location to like. I think it could turn him into the direction of where Burka actually is.
Burka. Got it. Okay.
Dude, because Joe, the woods of this area are like this place is surrounded by like a dangerous forest, right? To some extent.
To an extent, yeah.
spiders.
Yeah, the way you came through was kind of cleared out.
Okay, would it still
Well, we came
be clear
from
enough?
Burka.
Sort of. Yeah, they've kind of pushed away any of the spiders.
I just want to make
the
sure we're
local
not
town.
sending this Amanita into a scenario where they're just going to get instantly grabbed by bugs. and
I'll tell you
taken
this at
away.
least. It's unlikely spiders would hunt an Amanita
Right.
because it's not
Oh,
exactly
blood.
something they could eat.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're pretty north from like the fucking, people that eat them and shit. So they're probably relatively safe.
Yeah, that was Svepia. That was near Svepia.
Yeah.
That's why he hates that place. They hate that place.
Hey,
Yeah,
just
we-
go straight that way to Burka. Should be about insert the distance from here to Burka or so.
Look for the statue of the. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Big statue, just free of a crisis. Should be pretty nice there right now.
Well, thank you for everything you've done here. And good luck wherever you go next. And if you need
Good luck to you.
another party member, I'll be in Burka.
You'll be in Burka. We know where to find you.
Yes.
You can
Yeah.
practice fighting in Burka.
Yes.
Work
Practice
your way
looking
up.
after yourself, defending yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could be magic, could be skill with a blade,
Yeah.
could be whatever.
Yeah,
whatever
get
I'll do
some
works
that.
for you.
practicing. We'll definitely be back.
All right,
Do you
I'll
know
wait.
she will be a look of like, let's not lie to the little fella.
He's not. He's got a -2 in charisma. All right, I don't know. What else
Yeah,
to
roll a deception check.
That's a 1.
A dirty
And that
one.
I just kind of look at you.
But still a 1.
All right. Okay. I'll
Hey,
fi-
it's
I'll
not because it's not because we don't want you. It's just that where we're going is going to be dangerous. You
You
go
die.
practice. Look after yourself.
You get ripped up.
Find other people that need your help or you need theirs.
I probably won't. But I'll.
Fair.
Good
You
luck.
did a good job protecting people from happening into here and getting killed. So, well done.
You did warn us.
And a big smile comes on her face. Thank you. Good luck wherever you go next. And they
Thanks.
wander off. Southward this time.
Well, that was awkward. Is that going to happen every time we save people? They're going to ask to join our gang?
No, I think it's more like folks who are at their loss, right? And like
Yeah.
they don't know what to do with themselves are going to maybe latch on and be like, right? If you're directionless, you touch to people that seem like they know what they want.
Safety. You clutch to
Yeah.
safety. But also, Willoughby, look, your heart was in the right place, but you're really bad at lying. You know,
I
I'm not
don't
even that
know
good
what
at
I
it.
did wrong.
I know you don't, but you
I
know,
don't.
it's
I
just-
tried as hard as I
You're
could to
very
make sure that they
blunt.
just believed
It's
that
like-
lie. I don't know. I don't.
I know.
Was it the way I said it?
It's,
Yeah,
I think the tone and also
All
you
of
have like
you.
a physical tell. It's kind of
So it was my body language, the way I said it.
Yeah.
I can try to
the
work on
words
that.
you used.
You started to like bloom a little bit on your shoulder. I think that might be a tell. You should try to stop that when you lie. Try telling a lie right now. Let's see if it does it again.
Just all of you, really. Just
We'll
everything.
definitely be back to invite you to our party.
No.
No.
We'll work on it. Let's workshop it as we go.
Also, the insinuation of that is that someone would look at a tree and go, wait, there's a flower blooming on the shoulder. Must be
Yeah.
lying.
Lying. Lies.
It's an obvious tell. Everyone knows it.
Every spring,
There's a famous,
Everything's
famous
lying.
saying.
all
Yeah.
of
Season
nature
of
is
lies.
lying right now.
Okay. So, setting off in your direction, you start moving through the woods, heading in the direction of the mountain where the raider climbed. You would move northwest, you following Willoughby's directions. It would probably carve a good, like, couple of hours that might have been added to the journey, turning into like a 5-hour one. You probably get it in 2 to 3 hours. It's not long before you start to get towards the base of the mountains. And away from where you can start to see portions of cobwebs deeper into the forest, the northern section of the Birken woodlands being very densely populated with the arachnid kind. Slipping into the base of the mountains and walking through the hills, there's a sense of kind of general safety. You'd hear bears, you'd hear deer, you'd hear kind of moose, but you wouldn't necessarily come across anything that wants to be in the way of you. It isn't long into the night, about 4 a.m. by the time you arrive, just at the base of this kind of great mountain. Slipping onto the pathway and going this direction, you'd see a small campsite built onto the road nearby. A single tent come over with a campfire that's burning, and they're lying by this kind of figure lying by the campfire at the base of the mountain ahead of you. But otherwise, the path kind of leads around and away from the mountain. It's not the norm to climb it. It looks steep, flatter towards the top, but looks steep as you would be able to see kind of little small handholds. It's going to be quite a climb to get up it. Would you like to?
Okay. Do we have to pass by the campsite? Do you,
No, you can avoid it entirely.
Well, if we're going to climb the mountain, I mean, climbing in the dark is not always. I don't think that's normally
That
the best
might-
of ideas.
be kind of dumb.
No, but the sun will be up before too long.
Yeah, we might as well wait. I mean,
we're making good time as far as I'm concerned. I'd rather half of us not fall down the mountain and die.
Okay.
I mean, I
can
wouldn't
do
sleep
this.
lightly, but some
We
of you.
can just take a break.
just wait a few hours for dawn. As soon as there's light, we can make a move. But while it's dark, I think that there might be. I mean, we could maybe get the start maybe just before dawn. The lower parts of the
Yeah.
mountain would be easy enough, right? But when we get to the toughest parts of the climb, we want to make sure we're in daylight. So, I think.
That is smart.
Agreed.
Okay.
Do you want to try to share that fire? You want to make your own? What do you want to do?
I always like sharing a fire, meeting new people, but
Maybe they
How
have
many
climbed the
people are in that
mountain, huh?
camp up there, anyways?
but
Juno
also
has
if
magic
you want to avoid
eyes.
it, yeah, I can have a look. Not when it's dark though. Can't see shit.
Disguised self, elderly man in robe.
Okay. You look entirely different.
I guess, yeah, Juno will start making her way over to this campfire
Yeah.
with this dude
I'll
chilling.
go with.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just walk up.
I'm gonna leave my hound in the woods
Okay.
and walk up.
Following from a distance.
Are you going quietly? Are you making noise?
Juno's not moving quietly.
Okay.
I don't think
think I would
Wilby's
make
moving
a little
quietly.
bit
He
of
also
noise.
glows, like naturally glows a bit in the dark, so it probably won't be very hard to see him, especially if he's not trying to be sneaky.
Does it look like they're like resting?
Yeah.
Like I don't
they're
think I would
asleep.
want to be too quiet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're being absolutely unacceptable is what we're being right now. Okay, let's get in there.
Yeah.
Hey, are you sleeping? No, I'm kidding.
As you're kind of approaching and walking up the kind of pathway to the little ridge where they're lying on, you see them kind of stir. You can see it's a lady with long, unkept red hair that goes almost down to the bottom of her waist, pulling down the sides of her face, kind of around the back. You can see she's kind of curled up her coat and she's kind of lying against it, this leather coat. She's got weapons beside her in this kind of fold-away belt, which has a long sword and an axe in it as well. And she kind of pushes herself upwards.
Hey, no trouble.
Hello?
We just wanted to share the fire. That's why
Oh,
we didn't
sorry.
want to sneak up.
Strikingly
Don't
kind
want
of like very chiseled features, very kind of high cheekbones with thin eyes that kind of pushed up when she smiles or kind of grimaces. And when she squints towards you, quite a high set forehead as she pulls her hair all the way back and around.
Juno has her hands up. That's just like,
You're the ones who bought the quest from the child, yes?
Oh,
How do you know
Your
about
wife's
that?
How did you know?
Because I've been camping out here waiting for you.
oh.
Why?
Why? I wish to challenge you for the top. Make a deal.
You want to challenge us to the top and make a deal?
You bought the quest fair and square. I had
We
to
did.
extract the information.
How did
So-
you extract the information?
I'm coming closer now.
I can read thoughts if I wish to.
Hmm.
So I
My
simply
thinking
pried
right
with a few
now.
questions and then learned the location and waited out.
Okay.
I mean no ill
Probably
will,
could have just gone up there before we
Yeah,
arrived.
how come you didn't just go?
because it would have been
Already.
unfair.
Hmm.
You bought the quest,
Okay.
that would have been robbing you of everything here. So instead, pose a challenge. My name's Aslog.
That's luck.
Nice to
All
meet you.
right.
You.
As
There's only one person here?
Just one.
Whose thoughts did
Awfully-
you read to find out about the quest? Whose thoughts did you read?
The father.
Oh, how long have
The-
you been here?
Been on your trail for probably just a day or so.
Oh,
Well,
interesting.
if you're invested to the point of challenging us to a race to the top, what's exactly your... Why are you so fixated on this quest to begin with?
I'm trying to prove myself.
Okay.
The gods are watching, as I imagine they are to you. You've taken a quest that Shire, I imagine, would be quite fortuitous. So,
So it's not
Come
about
pro-
the treasure.
Well,
it's
you
just
know
about
there's like a
proving yourself.
Valhalla murder carnival going on like about 2-3 hours that way. If you want to do
Yeah,
that,
how come you don't do
wouldn't
that?
have to
You
worry
could go
Like
to
an
about
the
idiot?
Valhalla there.
taking a stray arrow, that's not fighting, that's not a war. A battle is where you work alongside each other, work next to those you've trained with, use tactics. That is just a bloodbath. Anyone who enters that's just going to die.
No, I mean one person won't though because they're going to be the winner, right? It could
I'm
be
not a
you.
fan of those odds.
I like the way you think. So, what exactly is this wager you are
Yeah, what's
talking
the deal?
about?
What's
Well, she kind of rubs her. I didn't expect you to come in the night. She sits back down, kind of folds her arms over to her knees. There's a chest at the top, yes?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if he told you what was inside. Didn't tell me. I couldn't get out of his mind.
Don't think so.
Nope.
if he did tell us, couldn't you just read our thoughts and then
If you're thinking about it now, potentially. But I'm not going to risk it. There's more of you. You seem capable. It seems you did another quest beforehand. Probably a harder one. I'd likely lose my head if I was to go up against you in physical combat. So instead, I'm going to challenge you through basic competition. I'm willing to offer. I will put. If I win, I get half of whatever's in the chest. If it's an item, I get it. If there's 2 items, I get 1. My choice first. If I lose, 500 gold up front, along with you get everything in the chest.
And what if we just decline
yeah.
this whole bargain?
Then I'll leave you and find business elsewhere.
So what we have to gain is 500 gold. If we beat you, we would gain 500 gold.
I'm open to
And-
haggling if you want anything more.
Well, I don't know how the rest of my companions here feel about it, but Aslog, was it?
Aslog.
Aslog, I have no interest in the favor of the gods or getting their attention. If you want to come with us and help us, you could take my share if there is enough treasure to be split that way. I don't care.
I'm not really interested in the race. Any kind of
For all we
competition.
I like
know,
the
you can
challenge. I
turn
like
into
the
a
idea
bird.
of a challenge, but I don't care about the gods' favor or their interest in me. But
Who
I'm
says
also
you can't just turn into a bird and fly up there and you win?
She has her eyes towards you, Willoughby.
Who were you saying that to her? Were you saying that to?
Yeah, saying it to her.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
I
would be
see.
unfair.
Yeah,
I'm
do you
not
have, like,
capable of that
like
magic. I have no
some-
magic in me. I'm a
Like
good
you
climber,
would
though.
say
You're a
that though
warrior?
if you wanted us to get into like a competition.
I'm a warrior.
You're a warrior. Okay.
A shield maiden.
Mm.
Though I
Do we all
currently
have to
shieldless.
reach the top to beat you, or just one of us?
Let's do it this way. For every one of you I beat, I get their share.
Mm.
Mm.
I don't think I understand this. So we can say yes, let's do competition. We see who gets to the top. You get the share of whatever we agree on. And if we say no, we just are still going to the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
And then
And
If
I
we
what?
thought
say no,
we'll
we just
head
don't
off.
get we just don't get paid for winning.
We don't get extra money.
Why would I
Yeah,
give you
we
gold
would
if I
get-
didn't compete with you?
Yeah, no, but why would I compete with you if I'm just going to get the stuff on the top anyway?
No,
like, that doesn't seem worth
she's
my
offering
time.
500 gold, Lena. She's
On
saying if
top
we
of
win,
it.
on top
No,
of
I
it.
get that. What I'm saying is I don't know that I think only 500 gold is worth that to me. Like, I'm going to the
Oh,
top
okay.
anyway. Oh no, an extra 500 gold, that's amazing. It's not that
Alright.
amazing.
It might not even have anything in it, though. Imagine you open up the chest and there's nothing in there.
There might not be anything in there for you. I get a nice walk out with my friends for a day.
Yes? And you would also get 500 gold if you beat me.
Maybe I don't really
Whereas
care
I'd
about
get
the
up there,
500
and if there was
extra
nothing in there,
gold.
I'd be taking half of nothing.
Right.
So,
I'm just not that persuaded to do like a competition. Either way, I'm going to the top.
very well. I'm not here
I
to
don't know.
necessarily. I mean, I can sweeten the pot. If you have anything in mind.
I get it. This person wants to challenge themselves. They're offering us this wager, but if we say no, they're not they're not going to slit our throats or fight us for it. They're just going to accept that this wasn't their opportunity, right?
Likelihood is we'll be drinking alongside each other in Asgard anyway. The halls of
What if
Valhalla.
What if you get nothing from the chest
Then I get nothing from the chest.
of all those willing?
You cut out a little bit.
What if there's no victory for you in relation?
So you keep
But
counting
it's
to
just a
the end.
simple-
You said it's
There's
an
no
victory.
gold. Oh, there's no gold wager. There's no wager of what's inside the. Just a wager of gold to see who gets to the top first, and the winner takes whatever the pool was put out.
That'd be fair. Though I am interested in seeing what's in the chest. If there's a magical item of some sort, something I can take.
You can see, but I can't promise you that you take it.
If there's no other deal, I'll take that one. But I'll probably lessen the amount of gold I'll offer.
Can I just make an insight check to get this this lady's vibe and
Yeah.
see if she's vibing?
Vibe check.
Vibe check. 11.
Seems kind of very straightforward what she's saying.
I personally am still exhausted, and I'm not the strongest.
Oh,
I'm going to be pretty useless at climbing today, so I'm not tempted to say yes. If it's just climbing, ugh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
If
not.
there's fighting,
I don't
sure,
know.
but
Climbing's pretty hard.
Wait
And,
a
like-
minute. Aslak, if you were on our tail after, like, you got to the brownies after we did, and then you were like, oh shit, that seems like a cool thing. I would like to have that treasure. And if you were following us, you saw us veer off into the forest, and you were like,
I
no, I'm
wasn't
just going to
following
go
you.
wait.
I was following the
okay.
idea.
You knew
of-
where we were going to be,
As-
so you came here.
I took
and
a shot on which one you'd go to next, and I imagined this
question.
would be the closest one. Yes.
Why is it if you have 500 plus, assumedly gold, to spend? Why did you not simply wait for another tail to be given to you by
Didn't you
The
buy another
brownies.
quest?
I
and
wanna
buy one
choose-
that you didn't have to worry about us? Or did you really believe that in competition with us it would give you a better optics with the gods?
I don't travel with a party. I don't travel with others at the moment. Though I plan to eventually. At the moment, I'm just trying to do what I would deem probably the easier of the challenges, ones which would let me warm up to the stronger ones. The only remaining ones there that I could see which would have been doable would have been going after the dwarves whenever they lost.
That makes sense.
However, I'd rather not take my chances underground yet.
Joe, I'd like to use Divine Sense just in case.
Yeah.
Good.
You're not picking up anything.
Cool.
I was hoping.
Do you mind if we talk as a
I'd prefer if you did.
for a moment?
We're going
Let's
to
get
try
a
to read
pull
our
everyone into a
thoughts.
huddle.
She lies back down.
See, did you hear what they said about not traveling as a group? They're going to end up asking to join us again. I'm telling you, just like the last one.
Well, yeah.
Hey, you know-
Just like the
wouldn't.
last one, it's a setup.
Hey, at least this one looks like she can hold her own, unlike the
Well, we could
mushroom
try.
guy. Like, she looks badass. I
We
wouldn't
could tell
mind
her we're
fighting
going
alongside her.
underground. She doesn't want to do that.
Well,
Like, I just don't see a compelling reason to do a competition. I'm going to the top of the mountain either way.
I mean, if it's just a race, I think I can just fly up and win because they don't know I can do that, and I think that just kind of changes the whole
Unless she's
situation.
reading her
But
thoughts right now, and she now knows.
yeah, but they can't. So like, but the end of the day, fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, I don't really care about 500 gold all that much. I mean,
That's
I
what
don't
I'm saying.
spend that much gold. I don't likely stumble upon that much in our travels as it is.
Right.
If none of you care, I'll challenge her with.
You cut out.
What was that?
It's like
The
voice
cutouts
gaming or
are
something,
wild.
dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude.
It's like some
that's rough.
Discord setting is destroying you.
Yeah, do you have the
He's-
Discord thing on that that noise gates you?
I might. Let me see.
Like the hidden one that like I always forget about.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. It's got an annoying setting in Discord.
There's two, right? There's the
I turned off one. But he basically just says he offers to challenge her with his own gold for no promise of what's inside the chest. Because she said she would take that. She didn't want that, but when he basically just offers up like
Yeah, anything.
60 gold pieces. Yeah, a 60 gold gamble in the pot. But he
Yeah, I
also
mean,
says I can beat her.
If you want to do that, go for it. I'm just not very interested in gambling all of what's in there, even a part of what's in there for upfront gold as a
Well,
reward for us. When
You know,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know, she seems
Especially-
cool.
We could ask for 1,000.
doubling, it's a little steep, but maybe.
I know, but if we're not doing it anyway, might as well ask.
I know this is a radical idea, and none of you will probably want to do this, but I'm kind of okay with her just coming up with us. And if there's something in the chest that none
If
of
she
us
wants
want,
to
she can
come
have
with
it.
us, that's fine. I mean, at the end of the day,
But I
though,
think she wants to prove herself, right?
pretty
So-
sure we get first dibs on whatever's in there. We did pay to come here.
Yeah, sure.
But
Sure.
I have no intention of wagering.
Well, it sounds like
Any-
then that
Yeah.
it sounds like Draven, you offer to wager with her just one-on-one. You can challenge her, and then to go about it from that, and then we just go up there and see what's there. And I don't know. She seems cool.
I think she seems a little creepy. Like I'm just going to go
Yeah,
to
make
where
su-
you are and like
Make sure you pitch the wager as an old, decrepit man, though. It's going to really throw her off when you transform.
She said she has no magic, but she can read minds.
I'm just going to be honest.
I'm kidding.
It's my if I'm wagering, I'll be honest. There's no reason to trick a lone stranger,
Yeah. It's only a wager. It's not like this is a life or death battle.
especially one that's shown us no ill will.
Are we
Don't always
suggesting
Need a reason
otherwise?
to trick people though.
I
I
didn't
think
say that.
Willoughby they were sort of saying, oh, you could look like an old man, and then
Well, he already is an
Oh.
old man. That's what I'm saying. He came in
Stay old
deliberately
man.
to trick this old stranger sleeping to begin with. So I just kind of assumed that was the dynamic we were going for.
You have a different context of my intentions, Will.
this is I think this is Draven is cautious, and so the old man was to sort of approach. We didn't know who this woman was or what she wanted. Now we
Stra-
do, and now it's
Strangers in the woods at night, seeing a fanged man walk out of the woods, riding a hellhound, is not usually friendly.
Fair.
Dog behind, so it was just you with fangs. It's less scary.
We have lived different lives, Lena.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. If you want to wager, wager. I'm just not really like that. Doesn't
You're
seem
not
to me to
feeling
be a
it.
good use of. Yeah. Do you know what it is? Is like long term. Do I want to? I don't. I feel a little risk averse today. I have plans for the long term, and we're already going to get the thing at the top. Doesn't seem worth it.
Gonna drop disguise self.
Okay. She looks across there towards you.
Yeah, I guess we'll all walk back. I guess.
Oh hey.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, I think we've had a bit of a discussion. It seems. Well, I'm not going to speak for other people. Just to Draven.
I will race you to the top at a wager of 60 gold. No promise of what's inside. I have her in favor of the god. So that is something you can challenge.
You were the old man before. Okay. This is
Indeed.
much better. It feels a bit more fair this way. Alright. 60 gold. I could do that. If
Do
there's
like that
other
arm
offers
clasp
are-
thing.
Yep. She stands up and does it to you. Now, or would we wait until the morning?
It's basically morning, but yeah, let's wait for the sun to at least start to
A
rise.
couple more hours would be preferable for me. But I can be prepared now if we need to go.
No. I want you to have as much of an advantage as you can.
Good. Same goes for you. You didn't tell me your names. Do you have a collective name or do you have individuals? Are you a group?
I'm Elena.
Yeah?
It's good to meet you, Aslog.
Pleasure to meet you too, Leia.
Juno
Eldred.
Jocasta. Oh. Damn, disco.
Eldred. Juno. Juno, you come from Mesogaya.
I am, yes. From the city of Atra.
Have you picked a side?
No. No, I'm a philosopher. My belief is I don't really believe in this war. So my duty is here to learn more and to gain wisdom. And maybe put that to use somewhere. Maybe trying to prevent this madness.
Do you pursue these quests for financial gain or just knowledge?
No. Knowledge was one thing, but wisdom and knowledge are not the same.
Is that right?
Experience, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Like yourself, to test myself, to prove myself as well sometimes. This mountain climbing is not really my something that I would challenge myself at, but I look forward to the experience.
Looks towards you, but Willoughby. Your name?
Willoughby,
Kavista.
I am.
One of the newer brand ones?
No.
She finally looks over towards you, Draven. I can't pinpoint where you're from. Your armor, it seems not from the north.
I am Mesogaian adjacent.
Huh. I have not had the pleasure of challenging someone from Mesogaya, let alone Mesogaian adjacent. So.
While they're asking these questions, can Willoughby do an insight check to try to tell if they are prying deeper into our minds than simply
Yeah.
asking like upfront questions to us? That's a 26.
You can definitely tell that they're testing kind of surface levels, but they're not
Written
deep
surface
prying deep.
Man, this
Okay.
lady's going to be so disappointed with Juno's surface thoughts because it's just like she is an
It's-
open book with nothing to hide.
It's kind of less of a reading. The reason I haven't asked your surface thoughts in general is because less of that. It's more of a hearing the kind of subtle details of like, am I lying? Am I telling the truth? Am I kind of spinning a tail here? So she's just kind of double checking with you. You can see her kind of like her eyes kind of squinting for a second each time she sees each person. Okay, 60 gold.
You used to travel with a group and now you don't?
No, I haven't traveled with a group yet. I'm following in my father's and my mother's footsteps.
Oh, did they
Hmm?
adventuring?
They are. They currently are.
Oh.
Individually, though.
Not to get they adventure separately?
They do.
Hmm.
The love between them is, well, Midgardian and
Hmm.
Mesogaia.
Ah.
Did
Difficult.
you pick a side yet?
Did I pick a side?
assume? You're going to
Oh, no, when I
Valhalla,
say
you're
the
going
love
to
between them
pick-
is that, I mean in terms of there is a rift between them. They
Ah,
have no love for each other. Not physically. They are both of Midgard.
Clarifies.
it's
I'm
gonna
sorry to
happen.
hear that.
I am not. They were miserable before and they are happier now.
That is good then.
What of all you? Always travel together?
No. No.
Recent.
I have. This is my first time really being away from Mesogaia. I had not left the halls of my academia before then.
Okay.
No, I've been traveling with. Well, we met. Gosh, it feels like a long time ago, but not that long.
Well, I won't pry any deeper. If you want to spend a couple hours resting, you'll feel free to use our campfire, but if you wish to set up your own, I understand as well. She looks towards you, Draven. What's your primary weapon of choice?
Either my blade or my fang. And it'll show.
Huh. That affliction is not common.
I am not common.
Good. I'd beat common. Alright. Good night to you.
Stop flirting with me and get ready to climb.
2 hours.
Mhm.
Let me finish my rest. When dawn breaks, we'll climb.
Done.
She lies down, kind of rests her hands at the back of her head, and tries to closes her eyes and kind of just rests back into the bed.
While we're resting, I'm going to mentally connect with Draven if she does not seem to be paying attention
Mhm.
and ask, do you want assistance on this, or do you want to go at your own?
Thank you for asking. I want to go my own. If I lose, I'd like to lose genuinely. My word
Okay.
means a lot to me. So thank you.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Joe, can I do a perception check? There was something she said which has made Juno sort of think.
Mm-hmm.
Can I look and see if there are any signs that anybody else has been at this fire or is around this fire?
Yeah.
That's smart.
Roll an investigation check.
Can I use perception? To
If
glance
they're
with
doing
my
investigation,
eyes?
can Willoughby help them? At least. Because I think
can Willoughby search
I've been
and I'll help
deeply
them?
suspicious of this
'Cause-
situation.
Because I don't
since
think
we've done
Juno would be going around and like touching stuff. Like Juno is literally like looking around for like signs of maybe something.
This is a
rather than-
situation of if Juno's not going to do it, Willoughby's going to take a look around themselves as it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say investigation still because you're looking for specifics.
In
But
that
yes.
case, can I help Willoughby do it?
You can.
Nice.
Okay.
Come on.
That is a 27.
And I think I would whisper to Willoughby. I don't know if Willoughby or Tomato would have picked up on it. I'll probably say like, she did say our campsite, and then start looking around for signs.
You would notice there's a portion of kind of where the snow was brushed away. A little bit further back from the campsite where like it's almost melted the snow around it. But there's one portion that's kind of been brushed away and you can kind of see where there would be a footprint or two through the snow, but away from where the camp currently is.
Do we
Footprint,
see the
though, not like
path?
animal print, but like a humanoid?
Yeah, humanoid.
Is it easy enough to like despite it being brushed away, like kind of follow the trail here where this?
You would notice with the 27 that you might have found one kind of corner of a footprint, but they actively tried to hide the rest of them with any incoming snow.
Wilby's gonna signal that to Juno and kind of like gesture to the others as if to say like, should we let the others know or should we go down this path and try to figure this out?
I'll look at Eldred and Lena and tap my head.
I will.
I will connect. What?
Get both.
Yeah.
She said something that made me and Willoughby a bit
I can
curious.
rope in. Sorry, with my
Draven.
Yeah, Draven and
Yeah,
Tomato.
yeah, they're linked up. She said our campsite, and Willoughby and I have seen signs that someone was here and they've tried to hide their presence. There's tracks that have been hidden.
Interesting.
Now we can make this a big deal, or we can split up a little bit here. Juno and I can take a look personally. I can make sure we're a little bit sneaky while we do it. It might be nothing, but you know.
What is she doing right now, Joe? Also,
She's
we
asleep.
have this up for 7 hours, so
She's asleep.
if no one leaves it, okay. Interesting. Take a look around, huh?
Draven, what do you think? You are the one making a wager here.
Mm-hmm.
I would look. I'll watch her. I do not like liars.
Mm.
Then
And he looks
whoever's-
so pissed.
And like, I was hoping that it was just she misspoke, but I think seeing that track, something's at work here.
then
Maybe Eldred or Lena, one of you stays here with Draven so we can stay in communication. Maybe Eldred stay here and Lena come with Willoughby and I to be sneaky.
I can be sneaky.
Does that work, Eldred?
Sure.
Okay.
Then in that case, and if Lena's coming over here, Wilby's going to cast Pass Without Trace on all three of us.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll have a +10 to our stealth checks, which I need. You two don't need.
I know I need. Juno's not actually
can-
sneaky.
I can also do blessing of a trickster if we need to on someone.
Give it on Willoughby, I think.
Yes,
Slightly
I
higher.
give him
dex.
I've got
advantage.
disadvantage, so
Yeah.
I'd cancel
oh,
out.
okay, then yeah.
yeah, I've got heavy armor.
I got
I
you.
do also, but yes. Yeah.
I mean, you're staying behind in this case, right? So you don't need to be
Hmm.
sneaky, spooky.
Yeah, let's go see what.
Okay.
See if we can follow this trail or find people hiding nearby or something.
I think Wilby's gonna cast Dragon Constellation as well. He wants to get to the bottom of this.
I'm gonna
Okay.
pull the old goggles down as
Okay.
well. Boop, 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 boop.
That was good catching that in the conversation there.
I literally
Yeah.
heard him and I was like, I'm gonna give it a beat,
Smart.
but like I'm pretty sure Joe said our campsite. And
I thought it was because we had joined.
That's I
You were the
was like,
hour.
that's why I'll do a check. We'll see.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your stealth checks as you sneak off.
Joe, I hope you know you're the reason your players are paranoid. If you ever wonder why,
Fair,
it's your
right?
fault. I legit was like,
I
I'm just gonna take her at
trusted this-
face value.
Dude,
I-
this lady, I was like, she's cool. And then he said that, and I was like, what if she's not cool?
I was like so
Not be
fixated
cool.
on the
Hang
mind reading
on.
thing that like I was like she's asking way too many questions. That's what like I was fixating on, was like she wanted to get to know everyone. Do I have it? What's the bonus I'm getting from
You have advantage.
So it would
from-
cancel out the
Cancel out
disadvantage.
Blessing of
So
a
I'm
and then
doing
plus 10 from your
flat.
pass without trace.
and then,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
a
plus,
20.
That's 30.
That's 30 with your
Yeah.
plus 10.
30.
19 for me. I rolled
You go
poop.
silent.
28.
I mean,
Plus
it's all
10.
enough to sneak away from camp without her realizing she's fast asleep. You would drift off into the snow. How are you looking to find the person? Or
Also,
persons?
question, Joe. Because it's snow and snow is
Mhm.
frozen water, does my ring of the drowned goddess let me walk on the top of the snow like Legolas?
Yeah, I would say so. Sure. Why not?
Yeah. Nice.
Do we want to split up? Do we want to?
I'll keep an eye out perception-wise. If one of you can maybe.
Wilby's
try and follow
on the
tracks.
trail. I think he's investigating the trail. He's following that part.
Okay. You're going to
So
take
he's
like a
probably
logical
leaving,
conclusion.
looking around everywhere else to the other.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep like a lookout, like being like the lookout for like scanning the tree line and like looking for signs of creatures trying to hide and stuff like that.
I
Okay.
obviously will also look out. I'm just not as good as.
Oh my
at
god,
it.
terrible.
But I might try to separate slightly from them.
Okay.
Not far, just.
Would
a
it be?
bit.
Go ahead and do an investigation check if you're trying to.
That's a 18.
You scan around, searching for anything. And you find maybe 30, 40 feet away from the campsite as you slip away. With both your perception checks being 14, you're struggling to see anything right now. But Willoughby, you find one footprint that wasn't covered up very well. It looks less humanoid now, more like a bird. It's kind of more claw-like, more talon-like.
Okay.
Nice bird.
Does that trail with the bird continue, or does Wilby see any branch? Because like this is like a place covered in snow, right? And like we're in like a tree line kind of situation here. Are there any
Disturbed
branches
snow.
that are like obviously missing
Okay,
snow
perception
on
check.
them? That there's something. Okay,
I believe in you.
that is a nat one.
When you look up, you see all the snow just starts getting into your eyes.
I'm gonna point it up to it at least.
Okay, I'll
and
give you
point out
guys
the
both
bird.
a perception check then, Lena and Juno.
I'm not good at this.
For
Oh, shit,
advantage.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Hell
Two
yeah.
15s I got on my advantage.
Juno, it might be
And
because your
that's
goggles are
right.
literally getting like snow on them as it starts to like drizzle down. That you're like,
Fucked up. No, I hate
creating a bit
that.
of yeah, it's causing a bit of fog. Whereas Lena, you clue in and you see sanitary as a figure. You can see just the slight glow of a warming kind of amber-like thing in there. They're kind of resting against their chest, but they're not looking away. They're kind of against the back of the tree. They seem to have like black feathers. Their beak is kind of a deep grayish black, and they've kind of got their eyes are closed, and they're in there, and you can see them in this kind of thick black fur that kind of matches it, hiding against the top of this branch, trying to blend in.
Down, my friends. Aldrich hears it back. Or no, Draven hears it back, I think. Juno and Willoughby hear it. There's like a bird thing in the tree. I don't know. I can see like there's a little warming thing. It's holding. And black feathers, black fur.
Can I subtly start pulling out I got rope in my inventory and I want to start tying a lasso.
Yeah.
Just trying to get it ready. So it's ready to try and grab someone if I can. But yeah, I'll sort of look to Lena and Draven and Willoughby and be like, so what do we want to do? We want to go and tell the woman that we've seen this person? Do we want to try and
I
grab
think we
them?
want to pull this person right out of that tree because there's no reason to be hiding their trail if they're not planning something.
Sure, I think I can get up there in a jump. I can jump up there, so try and grab her, wrap her up, tie them up.
We don't want to be too aggressive. We could at least call up and give them a chance. I mean,
Yeah, sure.
but I don't frankly think that they would not include actually deliberately talking about this person if they weren't trying to keep them secret.
I'm good with whatever. We can pretend we don't see them, see what they do too.
I leave it up to you guys.
Those were the only. It's so dumb. Willoughby only saw one set of tracks. Like it didn't look like there were multiple.
Yeah, you only
figures
saw that
walking
one
through
kind of footprint.
there. Okay.
I mean, if we also want, I can transform into an animal for quite some time. I could keep an eye on them and make sure they don't do anything.
Yeah. And I can
Sure.
too.
Fine, you two stay here. I'll head back. If you need me, you just yell and I know where to find you. I can lead the others here if we need to run as well. I know where you are.
Okay.
We can do that.
Okay. I'll hand my pre-lassoed rope to Lena, maybe, and then I'll head back to Draven and Eldred.
Okay.
Crunch. Actually, no crunch.
No crunch.
No crunch, you're absolutely silent.
Zero crunch.
Okay. You slip back over towards them.
Mhm.
The figure in the tree seems to be resting.
I say telepathically, they're just resting. It's going to be boring if they just rest the whole time. I'm okay with it. It's just going to be a little boring.
Or do you think maybe their help for her during the wager or something?
How big is this? Like it's like our size, but like
No,
a bird.
probably about 4 foot,
No.
3.5 feet maybe.
Like I was thinking, oh, what if they're too small though? I was like, oh, what if they can like carry her? And it was like, aha, I got there first because my friend who can fly carried me along the way, right? Or
I can stop that if they try to fly, if that's actually the plan.
but it doesn't
Don't-
look like they could carry her. I don't know. They seem small. Ish. Maybe they're very strong. I don't know. I'm
Well,
really
it'd be
strong
like
with
me
these-
carrying that fruit. They wouldn't be able to do it.
I don't laugh. Lena does not laugh. How much time till? I don't know how much time till dawn. I guess
We're still telepathic, right? So it can be
Yeah.
like a couple
Yeah.
of
it
hours.
will last for 7 hours. Or
I mean, you
or
checked
we could
immediately,
leave
so
it,
probably
but-
an hour 45.
Okay.
Hour 40.
Do you all at the camp want to ask them about this, or are we just going to watch this person?
I think that's
Like, I could
Draven's
literally-
call. I
Yeah,
think.
or I could sit here until they wake up and be like, "Hey, what are you doing? I saw you in the tree."
Yeah, let's just
Yeah.
climb up in the tree and just sit next to them and see how they react when
I could
when
do
they
that.
wake up.
I
That'd
could-
be fun.
We could do that.
The way I see it, I don't have any personal stakes in this person, whatever they're up to. I just don't like the fact that they try to hide this from us. Raven, you're the
Yeah,
one
I
who's
don't
made this.
like it.
You've made this wager.
What do you think, Draven?
So I sort of almost am happy to leave it in your hands. What do you think we should do about it?
I will ask when they wake who their associate is, and I would give them the benefit of the doubt,
Sure.
for there could be plenty of reasons outside of deception why someone hides if an outnumbering group arrives.
Yeah.
Even just to protect sibling, someone weak or otherwise.
Joe,
Mhm.
have we ever seen anything like this before? Like, are we like, oh yeah, it's a fucking whatever? Are we like, what the hell? It's like a kind of bird-looking
Yeah.
person.
They're uncommon in the south, but you probably would have seen them. They're the species that's known as an Odin raven, which is basically similar to like a kenku.
Mm.
Yeah, just wait until she wakes up. And then be like,
Who's the raven figure?
Okay,
Well,
so
then
we're
we'll
out the hour and a half.
Yeah, during the hour and a half, I might, Juno would probably look at Eldrin and be like, "So how are you getting on with the head? How is Aina? Is it all good?"
Pretty good. How does he speak up much at all?
I know, not
If
really
he's
unless
not
spoken to right
addressed?
now. He's kind of just keeping to himself.
Does he sleep when we sleep?
You would see the eyes roll back, which kind of indicates that
Great.
he's not home right now. Like he goes into his own little sleep. If you said his name though, his eyes would definitely flick forward.
Does he dream? Do his
What
eyes
is-
like go back and
What's
forth?
going on? Why is he saying? Why is she saying my name?
She was just asking how
Just
you were,
asking how you're
things were
getting on,
going.
how things are okay.
Oh, you know.
Still
I've been up
ahead?
to so much. It's such a. You should have seen the crazy weekend I just had. What do you mean? How's it
Yeah.
going? I've been hanging out of Eldred for the last few hours, bouncing
Yeah.
along.
Actually, you helping with the magic though? That seems to be good. Is it good
Yeah,
teamwork?
thank you for the help with the fight with the tree situation.
No, of course. That is what we have a relationship that is working for us, and it is none of your business, isn't it?
Okay.
I was like
My
staring up towards
apologies,
you.
I'm obviously intruding. I just wanted to see how my friend was getting on. In this, it's fine. Okay.
Sorry, no, you're just
You
disturbing
can
me.
go back to
Great,
sleep.
we're
Yeah, I
great.
know.
We're
You're
doing
not
fine.
a very good morning person. Okay, it's okay.
I didn't even realize it was morning. Now I'm going to go back into looking at the back of my skull, and if you want something, dick, and then eyes roll right back.
Just mouth at Eldred like he's grumpy.
I love him.
Good.
The hour and a half goes by. She rubs her eyes and her stretches. Sits upright. You all look like you didn't sleep.
We slept recently.
Mm.
I'm not going to waste time. Your raven friend will not interject.
How do you know about him?
That's irrelevant. I'll answer your question when you answer mine.
Is he okay?
I said what I said. But yes, consider that a kindness.
Can I the rest of
Read my thoughts if you have to.
She does. Tries the surface level. What are you thinking of?
He's thinking that he doesn't expect the Raven is any danger, that he understands hiding someone to keep them safe, but he's disappointed if they plan to cheat.
Okay. It wasn't any foul game. They are my writer. My bard.
They chronicle your victories
And my
and
defeats.
ignore.
Why did you hide their presence? I have my assumptions, but I want to hear them.
They can't fight. They have a remarkable gift for reading lips from quite a far distance away. They were watching our conversation. You couldn't see my lips, but they could see all of yours. I simply
Wanted them safe. Fair play.
Can I insight check, please?
Yeah.
Natural 20.
She seems to completely tell the truth. She realizes that this is not a time for lies.
Juno kind of like examine her and then look at the others, look at Draven, look at Eldred, nod, and then think to the rest of the group. Like, I believe that she's telling Draven the truth. She's telling them that this is to Lena and Willoughby. The creature, their friend, is a writer. They chronicle their deeds. They were protecting them.
Huh.
And I believe her.
Let's
Meanwhile,
put the rope away.
they wake up.
He starts to just try to put the rope in a bed.
They wake up and they look down to you. Ah! And then they fall out the
Hey.
tree.
No, it's
Just
okay.
land in the snow.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're all right. We met Aslog. Well, you saw us meet Aslog. It's okay. Why don't you come back to the camp with us, huh?
We're not going to kill you, all right? Relax.
He's really bad at lying.
Roll a persuasion check.
It's not persuasion. He's trying to tell. That's
Are you
the
lying?
funniest part.
That's just facts.
Are you lying?
He's trying to convince him you're right.
It's persuasion,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's persuasion, yeah.
It is persuasion.
Or intimidate.
It's deception if you will kill them.
That's
a
three nat 20s in a row.
That is three nat 20s in a row.
That's nuts.
Look at you.
Wow.
Didn't get those in the combat, did we?
They nod their head and kind of walk over towards you. Kind of gesture to say they don't speak.
That's okay.
All right.
And they kind of stumble forward and kind of like hobble back over towards Aslog looks at them come.
Okay.
Chai, are you okay? Apologies for the deception, but I am willing to risk my own life when a group of strangers wander over. Not theirs.
Do you want to just like nod at Draven, like, yep, you were right.
Perceptive of you, though.
Draven, is it alright if I tell her how we knew? So I don't want her to make the same mistake again with other strangers.
Can you elaborate for Gabe? Because I don't know if Gabe knows, and I don't want to say yes if I don't remember.
Because she said our campsite. You're welcome to our campsite, and
Oh.
Juno was like, that was weird. Let me see if there's
Yeah.
signs of anyone.
Yeah, you'd say might as well.
Okay, then yeah, Juno will just say like, you asked earlier how we knew. Last night you said that we were welcome to join our campfire. That you weren't referring to us and you. You clearly meant you and someone else.
She just looks up to Chai and says, I'm sorry. Slip of the
It's
tongue.
all right. Slip of the tongue and something that many people might not have caught, but
It's okay with
just
you. But in the other company, it might not have been so lucky. It would have been my fault.
that's why I wanted to tell you. Yeah, so perhaps you can avoid that in the future.
Well,
It's a smart play. We nearly missed it, and you hit the tracks very well. It is only because our friend is very, very good at finding these sorts of things that we even kind of discovered the tracks. But you did good. But I thought you should know.
then I'll be open and honest with you as well. The mountain
Please.
climb, about 200 feet up, you're going to find that there are no inlets, nothing to grab onto. It wraps around pretty much the whole way. Except for about a 700 feet or so around to the western portion of the mountain. There's a small cave entrance to get you through. You can climb up around that part. But I had
That's
to have a
very
fair
kind.
race.
I don't need that.
Interesting.
You said you've never seen anyone like me before.
And I'm looking forward to racing you. Well, morning's come. It's your quest. I'll wait on you. Shai will wait down here. Unless that makes any of you feel uncomfortable, but
Would you like any of us to stay and watch over them or look after them? Will they be okay here?
they're usually very good at hiding.
Okay.
Okay.
Usually.
Usually. Shai kind of like awkwardly looks down, embarrassed.
You were really hidden. It was a good spot.
They look up
Like
to
I
you
said, we nearly missed them.
and nod their heads quickly.
Why
You
doesn't
want
Chai
to stay
just...
here? You don't want to come with?
Why don't you just meet us at the top? You and I are racing. Chai doesn't race.
I'm not
Is there-
intending to race. They're welcome to travel with me, and I think some of the rest of us.
It's definitely more fun to watch a race at the finish line than at the starting line.
Alright? If you want to go up with them, I don't think they'll have any ill will. They could have killed us in the night. Okay? We'll meet you up there.
Okay. There's a tradition in Mesogaia. We have a very famous race every few years. If you would permit me, I'd like to start you both in the traditional manner.
I'm okay with it. In fact, I welcome it. Looks towards Draven. You?
Sure.
Alright.
So Juno will get a small amount of her lantern oil and sort of draw a line, and get a flaming torch, and then hold up one hand and just say like, on the thunderclap, races begin, and then we'll use golden wisdom when everyone's ready to basically do a big loud thunderclap
Cool.
with her powerful hands, and then as they both cross the line, she'll set fire to the burning oil as basically right,
Yeah.
the path's closed, you have to continue forward, kind of like a kind of play on the marathon Olympian
Yeah, the
kind
marathon,
of stuff
yeah.
like that.
That's cool.
She looks across to your group then. Well, if you want to meet us at the finish line, you better go in now. Get going.
Get going.
Well, shall we? That or I'm going to get up there first and make a finish line.
Yeah, no, let's go. I'm ready.
Juno can catch up, so she'll start the race and then catch up with the other party.
Chai starts climbing up next to you as well. And as you all prepare for this race, you all set forth ahead of them. We're going to leave tonight's episode there, with the race starting at the next time.
Nice.
But good job, guys. Well, congratulations on the level up. And
Woo!
sorry for making you paranoid.
no, it was,
You're not.
I was totally convinced
Why?
this lady was legit, and then it was just, I was like,
Part of it's Willoughby paranoid more than anything.
Yeah.
He just doesn't fucking trust people at all.
That's
But
the same
yeah,
way
I
with
also
her.
simultaneously have been burned too many times by Joe. So I'm also just like, I don't fucking know, dude. Everything's a little off. He says
That's fair.
anything, that's something. He asks too many questions, asks 3
anything,
questions in a row, something's wrong. Yeah.
Well, we'll continue the race and see what's at the top next week or next time. I think we're good to play next week, but I'm not sure. We have to
Think so.
double check. But otherwise, yeah. Thanks everyone for playing episode 35. Welcome back. We are getting into the depths of things now after these couple of quests. It's really going to be up in the ante. So collect what you can
Nice.
get now.
Thank you for running for us,
Yeah,
Joe.
don't destroy any items or anything. We gotta be careful. We need those.
I mean, as I've
Just
said,
bad.
it's technically still magical. It's just damaged. If you were to identify it right now, it would just be like a bunch of blurry lines. You can seek it out.
Regenerate spell. Fix that eyeball right out.
It could potentially.
Let's go make a deal with the god to fix it.
Yeah, we have that spell. Yeah.
You'll get it eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Just keep it in your pocket till then.
Let's
It's all good.
do some shout outs starting from Gabe and go around that way.
Hi, Gabe Hicks, Gabe James Games across platforms, cosplay voiceover game design. Next month, I'm going to be putting up a episodic podcast that is zombie inspired, so like Walking Dead, Last of Us,
Awesome.
from a like rules light system that I built over the last month.
No way.
Nice.
Yeah, I had like
yeah.
4 systems that I'm like, I just gotta do some.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm gonna start putting those up, and then do like little game campaigns over the next couple months.
Sick.
That'll be fun.
That sounds fun.
Yeah,
Dope.
that's mainly what I got.
Nice. Yeah, definitely
lot.
check that out. I'm excited for that. That sounds cool. Brizzy.
I want 3 titles. You like rattled off 3 titles and it was cool. Voice actor, YouTuber,
Storyteller.
that falls into the other categories.
Okay.
No.
Voice
I don't
actor.
know.
Vampire
YouTuber.
I also
YouTuber.
cosplay,
YouTuber.
but it's just like
And-
occasional.
Yeah, but that still counts. That still counts.
Yeah.
That counts.
MC badass.
All those
Alright,
things.
We'll work on the tone. But
Yeah.
You got it.
I've clearly got the confidence. That Frizzy voice
It
is
shines through.
all the places. Not
Oh.
on TikTok.
Not on
If
TikTok.
you find Frizzy voices on TikTok, it's not me.
They're a fake.
It's not me.
It's Gabe.
It's Gabe, actually.
It's Gabe, yeah.
Breezy voices.
Tomorrow, 3 titles.
Man, how many times you gotta do this rigmarole before you leave me alone? You know.
You
what I
could have
mean?
said tomato. You had that.
Yeah, give me. Like, you can't use that one now.
You
Give me
said
3
man.
titles.
Technically, man could have
Yeah,
been
you
one.
get man. I'll give you
fair.
man for 1. Go for the other 2. 2 titles. You don't even need to say anything else. 2 nouns.
What?
Any
what,
2 nouns.
What kind
Oh,
of
you're
what kind of
putting me on
creature
the
did you?
spot now? I don't know any words, dude.
What kind of
Stop.
creature did you play in
Center now.
Godforged?
There's nouns
No, look
in
what you've
there.
done to
You're
me.
good.
What did you play in
Streamer.
Godforged?
Oh god, I got that all out of my head after how sad the ending.
He's already
was. I
forgotten.
can't
He's
even do
wiped
that
it.
one.
I'll take any nouns, man. You could say Chicago. You could say London. You could say
bucket.
Yeah, I'll take
bucket.
it.
That's a big one.
yeah,
Bucket is a big one.
man bucket.
Off.
Off.
Man, bucket legend.
Legend.
Boy.
There you go.
Boy,
Man
you just
bucket
said but
legend.
man
Boy.
bucket boy.
Man, bucket boy.
Yeah, Twitch.tv
boy,
/
nice,
tomato
yeah.
everyone.
Is-
Chrissy.
What's up? Old lady gamer.
Nice.
Easy.
Bam.
it's in there.
in the name.
Very cool. Very cool.
Does what it says on the tin.
Mark.
Cloak wizard, queen, dungeon master.
Was that 4 or was it wizard - queen? Wizard
no,
queen.
cloak wizard.
Oh,
Wow.
cloak
Cloak
wizard was a
wizard,
hyphen. Okay,
queen.
My bad. Yeah.
Queen.
Or cloak wizard queen.
Yeah. I thought wizard queen. I thought
All
quite
of
like
them
the idea of a
work.
wizard
all
queen.
Of them work, honestly. They all technically work. Check my Twitter. Yeah, you can come and check out High Rollers. That's my D&D show. It's on Sunday. It was just before Godforged. Now it may be your only D&D on a Sunday, so you should come on down and watch us finish our campaign before Stunforged picks back up. And then yeah, we'll go on to that. And yeah, D&D, High Rolls D&D. If you want to find me anywhere else, it's Sherlock Humes. with an underscore in there somewhere, but you'll figure it out.
Okay, thank you, man.
We believe in
Old lady gamer. That was my 3.
That can't.
Yeah, no, I took yours. So, Joe Fudge, you know where to find me. Yes, Godforge finished last week, but we are doing, not this weekend, weekend after, we're going to do a Q&A, like campaign wrap-up, kind of big Q&A. And there's a couple of one-shots that have come out. We'll do a level 20 one-shot, and also a everyone gets to play devils in a one-shot kind of thing, which will be a fun little other
That's gonna be
guys.
a good session.
It's a really silly, fun one. But yeah, we'll be back with that in a couple of months. Sunforge will come out in a couple of months or so. We've got to go and get artwork, got to go and build the world, all of that good, fun stuff. But other than that, Snail Blazers should come back next week. And I think that's pretty much me. I think that's everything. I'm taking it pretty chill for the next couple of weeks or so. So thanks,
As
everyone,
you
for playing.
should, sir.
Yes.
As you
A
should.
good break. But please go and check out all of these wonderful people's things, bits and bobs, and we'll be back next week with episode 36 of Mistletoe. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, everyone, for playing. Catch you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.